niggas keep playing games. I'm about to start taking names.
Alright, motherfuckers, this is Inappropreality. I am DJ Mike Torch.
Mac Way.
Okay.
Fazo.
AP.
Zesty.
Shout out our sponsors, Haiku, Terry's Teas, Infinite Republic, all about business. Hit up me if you want to sponsor this. I mean, quick, $25 a month. Real light. We put your stuff on the table. We shout you out. I mean, put you on the social media. All that. December 10th, R&B night.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. Hey, we got people traveling to perform. People from Boston, Lawrence, all over New England. I cannot wait. Connecticut. People move back from Atlanta. The first thing they do is, come on, man. Come on. Tap in. Tickets in on Eventbrite right now. See y'all on the 10th.
Yeah.
Before I get out of here and head to Jamaica.
Yeah, niggas can pay at the door.
Yeah, you can pay at the door too.
10 for the ladies, because, you know, I'm trying to make it a ladies' night type of shit.
Is it BYOB? Bring your own bitch.
It's always BYOB. Everywhere you go.
Pull up with no bitch so you can find a bitch.
Right.
Oh, that's what type of time it is?
It could be. Or if you're in a relationship, fellas, it's 15 for y'all. But if you want to do, yeah.
At the end.
Nigga got a whole little icy bottle of Patron over there.
Yeah, me,
He can pay me.
icy.
Icy.
Straight out the freezer.
Out the
This guy be at the zone every week.
Every week.
We at the zone every
Right.
week.
3-4
I
times
know
a fucking week
I know
in the
you got
club.
$15, bro. That's
He
it.
said that. He said his name Cam Loudy. That's
But
Trap
there's
Loud.
gonna be, but it's not. You're not just gonna go and see people perform. If you want to go get something to eat, you can get something to eat.
An experience.
Yep.
Where's the location?
Blue Room Studios.
Blue Room Studios,
NCT
91
Studios.
Pineville Street
91 Pineville.
and Indian Orchard.
Oh, I
Fucking Orchard, bitches.
Yep. There's gonna be weed vendor there, of course. Shout out to my guy D. Happy birthday, by the way.
Happy
So
motherfucking
you know that's
birthday.
gonna be the best bud in the building.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got drive-by sips coming by.
What vendor you got going out there?
D.
Drive-by.
No. The weed vendor. Who is it?
D Soprano.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, right? You can't
Go
deny.
hot.
Yeah, you can't. Nah, he had to.
nah,
he had to
nah.
confirm, but nah.
I was just making sure it wasn't.
Yeah,
somebody
nah.
else.
My bro got fired for sure.
Yes.
Damn.
Food.
You get
Girls,
fired
if
on
y'all
your-
wanna
how
go
you
get a
fired on your day
facial,
off.
Y'all can go do that. Y'all want to
Shit,
get little
you can
tarot
get
card
fired on a day
readings. Y'all can go do that. If y'all want to buy products that is for like women hygiene and all that shit, there's gonna
Coochie
be vendors.
cleanser.
Yeah, it's not that ass. It's called a Yanni Steam blends. So y'all can pull up and get shit for y'all. And
Can they sample it there?
I don't know. And then of course the music.
Nah, I'm good with that. I'm
The
good
music.
with that.
Jerome Clayton
Yeah.
quality might
know?
make him want to.
You know, I got my guy DK closing out the show, and he said he might bring out the guitar.
So it's gonna be
DK
a
go
lit vibe.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's
no,
gonna
it's
be
about
a
it.
nice
It's gonna be another crazy
It's
night.
gonna be
And then
nice.
in January we're gonna do it again, and then in February we're gonna keep doing it. And every time it's gonna be something different. It's gonna be different people. It's trust me, like my little mind is going crazy. Like it's gonna be fire.
I'm excited. The first one was
Calm,
dope. If y'all missed that
copacetic.
one.
Yeah, because
Come out.
after the ladies now, I might have to do one for the fellas.
That sound like some.
That
That sound like a shootout.
I know.
Sound like a shootout.
I'm gonna have TMM security there.
Did
So
somebody get knocked out at the last one? I'm just saying.
yo, that was not.
Just saying.
Yo,
You ain't about to do that to twin like that. You ain't about to put.
yo.
Getting lit.
That was not supposed to be out there. I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
I don't know what happened either.
I don't know shit. I don't know shit about shit. So
I mean,
I cannot confirm nor deny that. But just know that security
Is there?
is there
And they
in the venue. I don't know whatever happens outside the venue. I don't know.
And they got
In there,
and they got big hammers.
we
No
got
bullshit. Best
top
security team
security.
out.
So shout out Marcus and Tyron for coming through for that. So December 10th. Let's get this shit started.
for real.
12, 10, 21.
Shit. Long ass intro. These niggas need to hurry the
Holy
fuck
shit.
up.
I was like,
Nah. Listen,
Today's the
it's
first.
exciting though. It's a dope experience, honestly, and maybe something I wanted to get into now that we're like really into it is like, how did this even come about with you guys? You know what I mean? Like, because honestly, it's a learning experience for us. So I just want to see how it started for you guys, how it's been going, and where you guys are willing to take it, how far you guys are willing to go.
For the 15th time this story's been told.
Nah, like 15,000. I haven't told this story in the grip. It really started with just me being an idiot on social media. I was the meme guy, right?
Was he?
Crazy
Was
memes.
he?
Crazy statuses.
It just went from there, and I was like, how the fuck could I capitalize off this? Because I realized I had a following just off of me sharing memes. But
Yeah.
create a fucking podcast, and then
For sure.
come up with the name, and then got the crew. I mean, a couple crews and fucking came and went, and this is the one that stuck. And I mean, we're just adding addition right here. It's first day, so it's like
First day on the
You got
job.
from it to go. You got from it to go. You just keep building.
We just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going and keep building and stuff like that. So, what made you guys want to do your podcast?
We honestly just woke up one day.
And just talked about this. Wasn't even a thing. Like back then, I don't know if you ever experienced it, but you ever experienced a moment where you kind of like, you're not even thinking about passion in the future. You're just kind of living. You feel me? And we were just having a moment where, honestly, I wasn't even a part of this group. I wasn't a part of this family. I ended up attaching myself to this family, meeting them, getting to know them for who they were, built a crazy vibe. And just one day, it was just dope. We were just always talking to each other, had long conversations, quality conversations at that, and just fell into depth with each other. And it was just like, one day we woke up like, yo, let's start a podcast. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know how to start. I'm fucking around writing stories in the pages, like what things we need to get, green screen, all kinds. I'm just trying to imagine
There
shit.
was barely an incline. It went from like flat to straight up. Like I had went to work. I came back and these niggas had it all set up in the living
We was like,
room.
fuck it, let's
and then
just
it was
do it.
from there. And obviously from the time that we started till now, we've had our ups and downs, but the consistency, the drive in us that keeps it going is what just keeps it getting better and better.
That's crazy. First of all, what's the name of your podcast?
Random Rambles.
Ramble-
Where we ramble about
Yeah.
I be excited when I
Say that
but
shit.
that's just-
Say that shit 13 times
Random
fast.
Rambles.
Yeah, it's random.
13 times fast.
Random
Random
Rambles,
Rambles,
Random
Random
Rambles,
Rambles.
Random Rambles.
But yeah,
Random Rambles.
You guys,
Random Rambles
you guys
was
are
ramble
already
about random
I
shit.
say 10 steps ahead of where I was at, or when we were at, like when we first started. Y'all came in with your own merch. Like, it took a grip.
We already had the machines for it, so
You
When I
try
came-
grabbing the mic.
Grabbing it?
No, let me.
Oh.
so when I came from Texas, I was deployed from Texas. I came back, I already had merch set up to start my own like designs. But then we started with the podcast, and then we came up with the design not so long ago. I was like, literally yesterday, I was like, we should put this on a sweater.
And this morning we woke up.
So this morning we woke up, went to the store,
Bro said literally
put it on a
yesterday.
sweater.
Because you gotta start somewhere. Because it's like,
Yeah.
obviously, it's like we think of it, then we jump to it. But that's just to get the image, to get the manifestation of it. And then from there, we can create it and mold it to however or whatever extent we want to get it to.
I like this energy so much.
We just bounced back
Yeah.
from like
What's up?
a deep moment. Like we just haven't, like honestly, be real with y'all. We've been doing mad different videos.
OnlyFans been going crazy.
But on some real shit, like we've been doing videos to the point where we haven't even dropped our first video. So what we've been putting out is just stuff to keep people in the loop, to say that this is something that we really do have a passion for. We're sticking to it. We want to keep you guys in the audience. Just give us some time, and we're gonna put something out for y'all. Hopefully, it's something I like, not with the intention of whatever it is. But we're doing something that we care for, we like, really, we enjoy, and we're putting it out for our own purposes. But hopefully, in one day or shape or form, help somebody else in the future. So that's that's the energy we're trying to put out.
I definitely like this energy because there's people that like to talk. They like to talk.
Just
They
take
like,
forever.
they like
Yeah.
to talk about doing what they want to do and all this, that, and the third. But you guys are definitely already doing it now. The crazy shit, the biggest thing with podcasting is being consistent. Like some people, I don't know how many podcasts came and went in this area. And I don't want, even with this energy, I don't want to see that happen to you guys. Like, I have no idea. I didn't check out any content. Like, this happened today. It's
Yeah,
like
definitely.
a podcast
Yeah,
folded
that's what I was
earlier
about to
today.
say. Like,
even
yesterday, it
timing,
was crazy.
Y'all hit us up this morning. Like, literally, as I'm telling the group, like, yo, the podcast, or we got to find another guest tonight. Y'all hit us up at that time.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
He said, but
we had to find
Family
another guest, and
business
y'all
all
hit us
out
up.
there,
It's
shit on
like,
that
yo,
radio waves.
it's like that.
behind the scenes.
Yo,
But it was like that, literally.
I was literally watching
tie-dye
people
crazy.
share your stuff, and then he was like, I hit him up the next morning. So
Bro, I
I
woke
seen
up.
someone share it, and I was
Word.
like, let me click on it. And then he told me this morning, I hit him up randomly. I didn't even know he knew about you guys.
Oh,
Because
shit.
I seen it from somebody else's page on Instagram.
That's
And I
dope.
was actually, honestly, to be real,
That's dope.
last night I told you about it. I was just going through. I'm just the type of nigga where I like, if I think about something, I'm the type of nigga to write shit down. Things I want to do just because I want to put it into that manifestation kind of, you know, spoken reality where I put it into my own reality. Now it's time to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So I just was going through. I'm searching out different podcasts, and I just came across y'all. Just, you know, when you're like posting about stuff, and that's the kind of attention. You know, it's like the universe is talking to you. It's like, I'm gonna put that in your life.
Works in your favor.
So I'm just like looking through, and I saw them. Like, at first, I called y'all what, in a proximity. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's a fire ass name.
In a proximity.
Like that.
Yo, we might need a spin off. Yo, somebody write that down.
I'm not lying to you. That's what popped in my head.
We were calling
So
you
then
that
I'm like, yo,
whole
I
day today,
In the
and then we were
proximity.
like, damn.
I read it.
Let's not
I
say
got
that
off
'cause
of
we
work
don't
and I
wanna
read
call
it. I
you
said,
wrong name.
nigga, that's not what that says.
yeah, I
what
was
does
like,
it
nah,
say?
nigga, that's
He
what it
said,
looked
bro,
like.
you was randomly randoming.
Literally.
So that should say inappropriality.
And then as the day
Then
went on,
the next name we said was
I thought it said inappropriality.
yeah. All
And I was
kinds
like,
of
yo,
stuff.
that's dope. But out there, he told me inappropriality, and I was like,
Nah, but it
that's
sounded
not what I
fire.
said.
But either way, it sounded fire.
Word, thank
It
you.
was dope. It was K, right? Your name is K. So I thought I was texting you. That's what I thought.
A lot of
You know
people
what
do. Hey, yo, K runs the podcast page.
Yeah, Church don't be on that shit at all.
K runs the podcast page.
Just so y'all know, he don't be on that shit
K-
at all.
K
Ever.
runs the
This
podcast
nigga don't
page.
ever be on it.
Yeah, that's K. That's
Yo,
100%
but she's legit,
K.
though. She's
Yo,
legit.
she's
You
a beast.
gotta keep it alive, you know.
For
If I know that he going to school during the day and he over here working 10-hour shifts, if I got some time,
Use your
Yeah.
time
I
wisely.
Definitely.
I can put up a clip real quick.
But that's the
Yeah.
energy. That's the
Yes,
kind of
you know?
love you want to have around you.
Just
People
keep
who
it
are gonna
going.
do shit.
Like
for
it
you,
don't
you know what I'm
stop
saying?
because they're busy. This
Right.
is my baby too, in a sense.
Right. You have a
It's
passion for
his,
it.
but I'm helping raise it
That's
too.
exactly
Right.
what we were talking about yesterday about the girls.
This
Bro.
kid got 3 parents. That's crazy.
But listen, check this out,
Two
right? So then
dads.
this morning when I had woke up, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the crib. I had a little situation, you know, clothes or whatever. So I'm like, I'm just sitting down. I'm like, I'm gonna just text him. I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna just text her. What I wrote to you was off the top of the dome, and I'm like, I'll check my phone later. But I went to slide out because I had to reread it. You ever reread some shit? You know, you be fucking up while you texting. I'm like, all right, that was a good message. I swiped off. The moment I swiped off, I seen it said scene. I was like, I said,
You caught me. You caught me.
He
I
said-
don't
he
sound
said-
like-
he said-
Yo, Pete,
We're normally up early,
I
yeah.
literally just told her this story on the way here. Because you got some great ass writings. Because look, Pete, I get the messages.
Right.
I just be fucking.
Wow, that's crazy.
He ignores them.
he be seeing it. It's like,
Yo,
I just
so
Pete.
So Pete, right? So like we get the message at the same time. And I just saw the beginning of whatever the fuck you wrote, and I clicked on that shit immediately. I was like, "Who the fuck is this? Who is this? Why? Like
Look him up on TikTok.
I need to find out. I need to know. I need to know.
I think the
messages like
reality of it is being a podcaster, you understand exactly how you need to approach a podcast.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like, you
Yeah,
understand exactly how you
can't
want somebody to step
approach
to
it
you.
as just
I usually just come off with mad respect. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of who I
First
am.
and foremost, you gotta come
That's
off
just
with
who I am.
respect.
I believe in whatever I put out to the world, I'm gonna get back. So if I choose to love people, no matter who hurt me, whatever the scenario is, I'm still gonna one day
Legit.
receive that same love in return. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
as
I
long
love
as you
you brother
continue to be
speak,
yourself, you'll run into that
Yeah,
environment
just
just
blew
like
up out of
I
nowhere
ran
on
into them.
TikTok.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro?
This is pure
Blew
love.
up on TikTok out of nowhere.
That's
Who?
real shit.
Consistency.
Oh yeah.
You see
I
how
mean,
bro said who? On some humble shit? Who?
Yeah, exactly. I was about to
me?
say
Honestly,
he's on some
I'm gonna be
humble
real.
shit.
We was
Oh,
talking
me?
about this topic today. Like we was in the
Yeah.
shop talking about it. When you have a passion for something, when you believe in yourself, when you believe what you're doing, it becomes a reality. You don't believe it's a job anymore. Y'all got jobs y'all do. Y'all go bust your ass for y'all money. You feel me? But then y'all got a second job, and that's something you want to do. Maybe
But
what
it's
you
not
want to
even
do ain't paying you
considered
right
a
now, but that don't
job.
mean if you ain't consistent, if you don't continue to believe in it when nobody does, if you
Say
have
that
people
louder
who
for the bitches
surround
in the
you,
back.
bro, things will turn around as long as you continue to believe that it's in your favor. You know what I'm saying? So believe in it, stick
Nah,
to
it's
it,
And
not.
keep
trust
giving
it.
it that same passion.
Bro,
It's like
Never
you
wanna
said.
get to the top.
Yeah, for
And that's
If
in
you get
every
to the top, you
aspect.
just stop.
Bro, some people right now.
Y'all boys
get
got
to a
some
certain-
gems, yo. How old is you mean? I
I'm
know
only
niggas don't like to
21.
drop y'all game.
But niggas right now in days,
Pete
this,
fucking though.
this environment right now. What?
Fucking God got fucking Googles and y'all motherfuckers. Y'all talking like y'all fucking seen life and how we started. Like y'all ain't playing.
Yeah.
Life has started, bro.
Say that.
I'm being real.
Say
Life
that.
has
Yeah.
Say
started.
that.
Nigga, as soon as you decide to take that pen and start writing your life, it started, bro. Some people, it takes time for some people to come to that reality where it's like, damn, it's too late. But reality, it's never too late.
Yeah,
When you
I
decide
was
it's your
about to
time,
say, it's never
you're gonna
too
go
late.
through rough times,
Nah, it depends
ups,
what you're doing.
down. But as soon as you decide to pick up that pen and say, nigga, it's time for me to write, and I'm gonna write my story. It don't matter how you
Depends
end
what
that shit,
type
as long
of
as you
story
continue
you're
that
writing,
dream and
good.
beginning
Exactly.
to the end. That's the journey, bro.
Bro, you need
gotta
to
rap.
Yeah.
bro need to be a
Depending on how
motivational
old
speaker.
you are.
Bro need to be a motivational speaker. No bullshit.
Where's TikTok?
That's what he doing on there.
That's what I do on my
Look at it
TikTok.
right
But
Say
back,
that.
back to what I was
There's
going with,
no
you know,
TikTok
what
app on
what
this
I
phone.
do. I'm
Sorry.
just.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
neither.
mine now.
You ever heard of this little
We're
topic
dirty.
where men aren't supposed to be vulnerable?
Yeah, of course.
Like the societal, you know, thought is men are supposed to be tough. That's how we're taught how to grow up. Most people that I run into the old generation has tossed on that same energy. So a lot of kids that are growing up nowadays, until they don't decide to grab that pen, they'll still be living somebody else's rough reality that they tossed on because they didn't figure it out for themselves. So we're all tossed on this one belief, if you think about it.
For damn sure.
You know what I'm saying?
damn
And the
sure
belief
with
is, things. For an example, you're taught to learn a religion, and sometimes that's your belief. That's what you believe in now. You know what I'm saying? And as time goes on, you're like, damn, things might change. You might want to be. Let's put it like, all right. Let me put it into simple terms. Let's say you want to be a doctor, right? And you get to that stage in your life, but you were always taught during going to school that you need a degree to do something. And some people do things that they don't want to do because they find a different passion, like something else, where that's what they were actually supposed to be doing. You ever heard of niggas getting a fucking degree and then they turn into being medical or fucking business people, but they got a criminal justice degree? They're fucking real estaters, and that's their real passions. I'm just saying that things change over time, and you just gotta stick to certain things, but you gotta decide to grab your pen and write your story for yourself. When that time comes, you'll realize that, and you'll continue to live the life you were supposed to.
Facts.
Some people never
Don't
get that
realize that
realization.
at 48.
Nah,
I'm just
but
being
it-
real. Like,
nah,
I had to
that's-
say that.
that's
That shit was
bullshit,
in my
though.
mind. I had to say that.
That's
No,
bullshit,
no, no.
because you
I
see
feel you.
stories all the time about people becoming millionaires in their 50s and 60s and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
mean,
because 4748.
Yeah, but it just depends. It depends.
used to be a number
Just don't be rapping. Just don't be rapping at that age. Like, just don't be rapping.
Come on, man. I thought we was cutting the stigma for rap. That's what they said, right? That's what they said they was doing. That's what the coaches
We
said.
talking about picking it up and starting.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right,
not.
right.
Of course. not.
Like don't be trying to find a passion and
But I want to touch back on something, bro. Touch on, though, because I've been drinking and shit. But in agreement and feeling where you coming from and shit. But this generation soft as fuck though, bro.
It
Back
is.
to the
I'm
back to
glad-
that tough shit you
yo,
said.
I forgot-
I want to
had
touch
that
on
same-
one
I
specific
had that
shit because
same- I had that same thought.
we were youth athletes. Did you motherfuckers know? Did y'all play sports in
I
y'all
played
I did.
last year when y'all was in high school? Y'all
I played sports.
He
I
said
graduated
last-
2019.
Excuse me? Last year?
damn near though.
Nah, y'all
It was
play
like
sports,
the year before.
I've been out of high school
3 years ago?
ago.
No, that's too gangster.
It's been at least 6 years.
Nah, but fucking
Well, high
you
school-
know they cannot
Yeah, I was-
use the
I was-
word
From New York.
suicides in sports anymore
What?
in any
Yeah.
schools.
What?
I heard about that. And it's
I honest.
Yeah.
honestly-
That
Somebody had a
shit's-
heat stroke? Was that what happened?
No,
no, it's just the
it's
term.
the term, the word suicide.
Because it's
Suicide.
offensive.
They do not
No.
use the term anymore.
listen
I just
to
found that
this.
shit. I was today years old when I found that shit out.
Excuse-
In the
And I
military-
felt
Yeah, I call
disrespected. And I don't
Yeah.
even fucking play no damn sports no fucking
They
more. And I was like,
legit
nigga,
put it-
what?
They
Yeah.
legit put it out this year.
What do they call
You
them?
can't
What do
say
they call
I
drugs.
have
them?
no running lines.
Running line,
who you-
up, downs. I swear I've heard them call up downs.
I've only heard them called suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a punishment, motherfucker.
That's what I.
Y'all been
that's what
fucking
I
up.
was
You was
running.
late to the
That's what I was running. That's what I
Start
felt.
suicide,
That's what I felt like I was doing.
As soon as somebody throw up, you know shit real.
It was over with.
In the military, you legit, they just put it out this year. If you say dreadlocks, you get in trouble.
Dreadlocks.
Drill ops.
Dreadlocks.
Oh,
I'm
dreadlocks.
for it.
In the military?
Where did
I'm
where,
for
who,
it.
who you serve with?
You are for it.
These are called locks. There's
And in the
nothing dreaded
military, you
about my
can't say
hair.
dreadlocks?
You can't even have
You
them.
know what I
We can't
mean?
say
Like-
dreadlocks. We can't say
What's the
locks.
difference between dreadlocks
I
and
never heard
locks?
that before.
Well, they're the same thing, but
It
like,
just
to
came out
me,
this
it's just
year.
the term dreadlocks. There's nothing dreadful
You still
about my
in?
hair. That's
Yeah.
why I don't like using
Reservist?
that. That's why I don't like
They're
using
called
dreadlocks. They're,
Okay.
they're
I'm only
locks.
smoking CBD,
Like-
so you good. Bro, so
All right, so
he's-
give us some context.
bro
What do you
said
guys
he
plan?
active.
Nah. Yeah, what do you guys plan on talking about in this podcast?
But I'll let you run this one.
Everything. It's okay. So obviously we're gonna have structure behind it, but it's random rambles. We'll go wherever we need to go, whatever extents we need to go to. It's pretty much just delving in to more explanation behind things, like different perspectives from different people, different outcomes, how like just anything in that perspective. You know what I'm saying?
So you guys, it's gonna be guest based.
I'm high as fuck.
Nah, so basically it's just about, random rambles is where we ramble about random shit. So basically, we're going to be talking about random stuff. We're going to obviously come off with a topic to begin with, but we want to just dive deeper into it.
Yeah, Genghis Khan, like some random shit. Like,
Yo,
Yeah.
Muda, you made a little recap.
It's more focused on the behind, the deepening in it, the detail, the things that people don't necessarily think about or would see at first,
honestly,
or
our goal
maybe
is
even
literally-
people that have seen it but haven't had like, I want to express this. So being able to see that someone else expresses that in the same way will help them express themselves.
Yeah, we don't want to see like kids go and just wake up and be like, I want to be in the streets doing this, doing that.
Yeah,
Trying to show them
obviously.
the right way to just grow up and
For
see out
sure.
the streets.
Do things for yourself. Just bringing out positivity. That's it.
You
Bringing
gotta
out
survive
positivity.
sometimes. I tell
Being
you.
honest with people, keeping it real. Everybody likes somebody who's honest, who's on it, and that's just where we're at. You know what I'm saying? With the energy, that's it. Synergy. You got to bring synergy out. We got to bring positive vibes. Tell people that we just got to do things that, I'm going to be real, that we don't want to do. And that's it. And I just want people to follow their dreams, their purpose. Like,
Yo,
stop
who-
living this bullshit of a life.
Who's your OGs, man? Like on God in them.
Honestly,
like,
be
who's your
real.
OGs?
This is just life growth. Bro, I've never met none of these niggas, bro. Like these are my cousins.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I've never
So
met
he
them.
was in the military. He was
I was in my
nowhere to
mom's
be
side of the
found.
family.
I
Gone.
was in
Me and
Kansas,
talk on
and
off.
then whenever my dad had passed recently, everyone, like our entire family, we just linked.
Connected.
And then I had started staying at my dad's house, and then he moved in with me.
Boom.
We never knew each other. I
No.
never knew he existed.
this is
And
crazy.
then we linked,
So me and him
and then
didn't
it
know
went
anything.
from we wasn't talking to each other, like he would leave for work, I would leave for work, this and that, and then one day we just sat and we talked to each other, and then from there it was so open and natural because of the fact that our minds were literally
Connected.
almost the exact same.
It was like you respect the nigga because he see you in your perspective. Like,
And
this
it
is
was-
real. It's real love. You don't have to question nobody. Like, you don't have to turn your back with niggas like this. Like, I know that even if I'm looking forward, I don't need to look behind me. I got niggas who there. Like, that's the energy I fuck with these niggas with. Like,
That's dope as fuck.
And it's not even for any specific reason. Like, it's not because we're family. It's not because, oh, this nigga did this for me or this
We're
and that.
recognized.
It's a
It's
lot
just
of
because
it.
every time I turn my
It's
back,
a lot of it.
yeah, exactly. Every time I turn my back, that nigga's there. Every time we speak, we're on the
Smoking.
same wavelength. Like, it's all there.
When
If
he
I
down,
fuck
I'm
up,
there.
if I fuck
Straight
up,
up,
he
real
got me.
nigga
If he
shit.
fucks up, I got him. Back and forth and natural.
That's
And
dope.
there's no question, no hesitation, you know. And that's with all of us.
I'm definitely excited to see what the fuck this turns to. So this is we're in December. It's December 1st.
December 1st.
It's the first of the month.
So like the end of 2022. Where would you like to see your podcast?
It's 2022. Wow. Are we in 2021?
I said at the end. He missed the whole question. He missed the whole question.
I listened though. I
Wait,
listened.
I think you said that.
No,
end
he's
of
right. He's right
2022.
because technically they haven't really done anything. So at the end of next year,
Okay, so at the end of
Next year,
okay, all right.
he's right. Apologize.
Say that, Twin.
A whole year.
No, you gotta apologize to Mike. He's right.
Don't say that, Twin. Ain't happening.
What we've talked about is seeing ourselves on a stage in front of a crowd
Say that.
doing a podcast. Like, I don't know if you guys watched 85 South.
Hell yeah.
Something like
Yeah, he
that.
loves that shit for
Mm,
whatever
some
$1
reason.
million.
I saw them. Yep.
She
Hell
loves
yeah.
that shit for whatever
I was
reason.
watching them too.
Nah, I don't really.
I watch them. I watch them all the time.
Not to put any extent on it,
So
or
they-
like
Yeah, they that $1 million.
You ever watch Gary Vee?
Yeah,
He
way
loves
way
that
back
nigga.
when.
Bro,
But like
That
he's too
nigga's
much.
popping, bro.
Yeah, he's too
he's
much.
too much.
He
It's
is
too much.
yeah,
Like after you get the message, you like, alright, I got it. Like, I got it.
Okay,
Like, all right,
okay.
I'm about to go work. I'm about to go work.
Nah, you
Literally, like I bought his books and everything. I got his books. Yeah,
What?
yeah, So he's
That's
that guy.
crazy.
So wait, hold up. What was the question again? I know we was back
At the
on
end, damn, I forgot I even asked
At
the
the-
question.
Nah, I
At the
remember
end
that
of
shit.
next year. Where would you like to see your podcast?
I think whoever it takes us right now.
Yeah.
Right now, it's
Not to
really
put
just about
any-
not being perfect, not setting an expectation, just
Yeah.
going with whatever we decide to go with. You know what I mean? But making sure we're on. We have structure. We have something built. You know what I'm saying? Something that we can follow.
Because obviously, like, we'll have a goal for ourselves, but it's to more focus on how driven we are within the moment, how dedicated we are to pushing it, because that really depends on how far it's gonna get within the next year.
Consistency, but dedication behind it really goes a long way. It's key. You gotta love what you do to keep doing it, and then do something you don't like doing until you end up doing what you like doing for the rest of your life.
For real.
These motherfuckers know.
Inappropriality don't got seasons. We're here. We don't got
Just here.
seasons.
That's
What we need seasons for? I hate when shows go off
We're
for seasons
here.
and shit.
So that's
We're
kind of what
here,
we're stuck
here.
on too. So that's a good topic
here.
to talk on. Like right now, we're on the missed decision of should we do episodes or like it's kind of we were just kind of off topic. So like, how do you guys go about it? Where is it
We
just
drop
random
weekly.
topics?
Yeah, I mean it's like this.
Just
Literally, it's like this. Depending on who we have on,
Depending
it
on the
will go.
guest.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it
He
really depend on the
usually
guest.
leads the conversation.
Okay.
He'll have some stuff for us to talk about. Most of the time, it just be.
Yeah, so like
Conversation
I'm
just
glad
goes,
that
like,
this
yeah,
is
that's
this is a
dope.
perfect segue into some shit that I wanted to talk about because the conversation of today is
Do you shave your ass?
no
No way.
people buying streams.
People buying streams.
Yeah, people buying.
Oh, because everybody's posting their Spotify numbers, and you don't
Streams.
believe that people get that many Spotify plays and followers.
Some people. Some people.
Certain
I just
people.
laugh. You look at the
What?
number, you just
What
laugh.
you saying
you're like,
back there,
no
Trap
way.
Lottie?
No, I'm good.
Lottie
Well-
Trap? What you back there saying, Lottie Trap?
Yeah, post your numbers.
Ooh, stream numbers.
Nah, but the thing about the Spotify numbers is that you have to understand is that not everybody uses Spotify. I'm an Apple person.
Me too.
But we're sharing music. We're sharing from Apple.
All day, every day.
Spotify, to be honest, is more of my podcast listening.
Yeah.
I'm on Spotify, and I don't know. Like if I happen to just have the app open, I listen to music. That's why my shit look like that. That is all Muda pretty much because it's like a throwaway app. Apple Music, you had Robbie Malik, you had Mackley, right? You had fucking Doreen Pierre, you had Darius Isaiah. My Apple Music Artist of the Year, like the top 10, was way more diverse than my Spotify one. So that's because Apple's my baby. I ain't letting that go.
I use Spotify.
Niggas who be having Android have Apple Music. You know what I mean? Apple Music is the shit. But
Yeah.
Spotify has a more better layout and it's more like fan and consumer.
I only like
based.
Spotify because I'm able to pick like people share their playlists and I can like make it my own. So I don't even be looking up
That's
playlists.
why kind of Spotify is better, but Apple Music is just where it's at.
Nah, yeah.
Spotify, I like Spotify, but I fuck with iTunes too for a moment.
Title's cool. You use Title?
I used that one time.
Wait.
One time when I was younger.
Androids
really
have
like
Apple
it.
Music.
Yeah, Apple Music.
Androids have
Apple
Apple
Music
Music.
is
I
only
work
an
with a
app.
nigga who got Apple
It's
Music
only
on
an app.
Android.
It's
Okay.
not a.
Where
it's
the
an
fuck
app.
have I been at?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on.
Apple Music on Androids?
Yeah, niggas
What
got
the
it.
fuck kind of life for a living?
I don't know.
I think that's cheating.
I swear. Like, who's really making money at this
Who
point?
wants Android music?
Android.
That should come across like a phone conversation.
I
That
swear.
shit's terrible. Who
That
y'all
shit
listening
come
to?
through the headphones and pixels.
Anyways,
Yeah, who y'all listening to?
we ain't talking about some music.
Oh shit!
Locally and
You
mainstream.
can't ask me. I don't listen to music.
Sheesh.
For real,
listen
you
to
don't
no
listen to
music?
music?
He raps.
I mean,
Oh, yeah?
He raps.
Damn.
Oh,
he
word.
going too
He
deep
rap.
in it. I
Oh,
don't rap.
word.
Don't call me a rapper. I don't rap
He rap. He
Why you
just-
say that?
he's
What's
a little
good-
bit-
what's good
he's a
with
little
that?
bit shy about
Because-
putting his stuff out there.
because I do, but that's not my passion. My title is not. I'm not a rapper.
Okay.
Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Because if you
Okay.
call yourself a rapper, you're a rapper. I rap, but I'm not a
That's
rapper.
Rap.
Yo,
Never
because
thought
We was just talking about this
I'm
shit.
glad.
no
I'm
bullshit.
glad. I'm glad
That's
that
real.
you said
I
this
respect
because I
that.
don't think this is a conversation we have on here
We haven't.
often because there's certain people that need to understand that aspect of it, and
Mhm.
they want. Sometimes it's like you know that it's just that for them. It's just a hobby, and they just like to create music, and that's fine. If you want to create, just create. But if you're not about to go into this as a career and really respect this craft the way that other people do,
Yeah.
don't expect or you should expect certain reactions from somebody who is taking it serious.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're not.
Exactly.
Because you're
And that's in any aspect.
You don't
There's
want
a
it the
difference
same
between
way.
Motherfuckers be putting their foot in
Exactly.
the
Right.
The
water.
same way.
Motherfuckers be putting their foot in their water and acting like they swimming, and that's literally it. You know what I mean? My foot in the fucking water, I'm swimming, motherfucker. Give me that
That's
respect. I'm
literally
fucking
it.
doing breaststrokes and shit in this motherfucker. My foot just dangling in this water. This motherfucker's out there swimming, full swimming,
Yeah.
and my foot just still in this water. And I want the respect of everybody. That's the same respect niggas is getting at swimming.
But
That
I
shit
mean,
is
like,
ignorant as fucking
regardless,
hell. And then the majority of the time, them niggas stop. They stop.
like
So now
regardless.
you cry for your respect for
Oh,
a year
shit,
and a
hold
half,
on.
8 months,
High as fuck.
and you stop.
Yeah.
Because from the beginning, it was never going to be taken serious because it's just something you just like to do. Which, like I said, it's just okay. Everybody likes making music. A lot of people like making music.
Yeah,
It's fucking fun. It's fun.
it is.
But if there's people that out here
To take
making a
to take
lifestyle out of this
the
shit,
title of it, that's
they're
different.
they're treating it two different ways.
Definitely.
And you got to respect that.
Niggas is overclouding the lane.
There's a difference with, like, J. Cole, rapper. I don't know, y'all listen to J. Cole?
Yeah, hell
Never
yeah.
heard of
Rapper.
him.
This nigga's stupid.
Niggas have anybody who
said
hasn't,
Jermaine.
who says they hasn't, has. He's a rapper. But then you got people like, 6ix9ine, rap. He just raps.
Who?
Right, my point.
Never heard of him.
He,
My point.
Oh,
He
you
just
talking about
raps.
Torch Boy.
Right.
Splinter.
Splinter.
That shit was a meme for a minute.
Yeah, right.
Nigga Torch Boy.
Yeah, that's because that nigga's
Yup.
into rap.
You want to color his dreads like that?
Yeah, like 6ix9ine. You see, he the tie dye.
Yeah, right.
But nah,
Showing
the,
out.
back to the question you were saying, what kind of music we listen to.
Honestly, just a
That's
variety
why I
of
don't
stuff.
listen to music.
Yeah, I listen to.
I go
everything.
based off whatever, like my vibe, whatever, like I'm feeling. Give a fuck if it's
Yeah.
sad music,
It's
dope music,
by mood.
like whatever I'm
By the
feeling.
mood.
It's real shit.
If I'm in a hyper mood, we listen to some hyper shit. Give a fuck if it's some stupid shit, but I'm just listening to the vibe. Just going with whatever I'm feeling.
Oh, shit.
What do you hear?
No, it's because I meant to explain why I don't listen to music.
Go ahead.
I just left it cut short. No, it's not. It's because, like, me, whenever I was making music, and I was doing it more often than I am doing it now, I didn't want to get influenced by anyone. You know what I'm saying? So not to say that I wanted to, because I would hear songs and I would get inspiration from that, but I didn't want to listen to anyone enough to get influenced by that. So
But
then
this is
I
what
try to start rapping like
I
that.
think that's contradictory. Because you can get inspired by somebody and still have your own style. You don't have to rip anything from anybody. You can
Yeah.
listen to somebody and be like, "Oh, damn, that's dope as fuck. I'm glad. Yo, what he came from that direction.
Yeah.
Damn, I would have did this like this." And then now you start thinking about your own shit.
Yeah.
Not taking that person's, but like say this something that he said something or she said something that happened in your life that you probably wouldn't even thought about saying per se. It's like now you're like, damn, maybe I should talk about this
No, I feel you.
because that shit hit me a certain way as an artist. Let me put that out there as well.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like you can get inspiration from anybody, and you shouldn't
Yeah,
shun away
nah,
things
'cause
for
I've-
that reason.
I've
That's just me
I've-
personally.
Yeah, no, I've definitely got inspiration from people, but it's just like, I guess I haven't taken it from a personal aspect. It's just because I've seen people listen to people and then try to rap and then they sound just like them. You know what I'm saying? In an aspect, I wouldn't say
Like
like
imitation.
exactly like them, but an imitation. Yeah.
If you
So-
know that going into it, a lot of people don't. But if you understand that going into it, I think it's easy to block.
Yeah, my ideology
you'll be
was just to
focusing
try
on
and
not
stay
doing
away
that.
from that. That way, I didn't have that temptation or tendency to go to that flow or go to that style,
Kinda
or
wanted to
maybe
find your
or
own
maybe even talk about those certain things. I wanted to sit and just listen to a beat and then make my own story, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I definitely agree.
Yo,
Not to
I-
knock
not to
anybody
interrupt
else.
you, but I love how everybody doing recaps now. Just wanted to point that
I
out.
love it too. It's amazing.
Recaps.
Yeah, like when they do like little performances and shit. Now everybody doing recaps.
It's dope because
Shout out to
now
y'all.
the area is starting to build the
You know what I
standard.
mean, right?
The
No,
area
I'm
is
high.
starting
So
to
when
build
you
the
do an
standard.
event or you do a performance
And
you do like a little recap video, that's what I'm saying. Now I'm seeing everybody with little
okay,
recaps. So I'm
December
like, that's,
19th,
you.
2021 wrap up.
I was high as fuck.
that's what
Hey,
I'm saying.
live. Hey.
Shout out to all of you guys.
Hey, we're gonna find out.
Oh, but what was we talking about?
December 19th.
Y'all
Where-
seen Fab?
wait, what's
Y'all
that?
seen Fab was out here, right? We had
Oh,
Fab
yeah.
at the Mass
He was
Media
at, he was
Center.
at what the chicken spot or some shit like that?
Yeah, he ended up going to the chicken spot after
I
the
saw a
Mass Media
picture of
Center.
him. I was like, what the fuck? That nigga was in Spring.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who Fab is.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Nigga.
Yo.
Hold on.
He's also.
What's going
He's also from Kansas.
He got to get him out of here.
Nigga.
No.
Day of my life.
Relax.
I never heard
Relax.
of I never heard this a day in my life.
Yo, never.
I never heard this a day in my life.
Please say you was just capping, bro. Just say, ha ha ha, got
also-
you. Julian.
I was capping, I was capping.
Nah, bro already
No,
said he don't listen to
capping.
music, but damn, Fab, nigga. Fab, Fabolous.
Fab.
He's Kansas. But he really is, though, right? Yeah, damn.
Yeah,
bro.
nah, I was born in Springfield, but I left whenever I was
You can't
young,
wear that
young.
Yankees hat and say you don't know who Fab is, bro. That's wild, crazy about you.
Yankees is my team.
Put it to the backwards or something.
Nah, keep it to the front. Gotta keep it to the front.
This nigga said that shit with his chest puffed up. I don't know who Fab is.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't sit here and be like,
Fabio, I don't know no Fab. Like, nigga, you know Fabio Foreigner, right? You know Fabio Foreigner, right?
can we skip to the next question?
Oh nah, he really
I
don't
respect.
listen to
No, I
music.
respect it now. Now I respect.
Nah,
it.
he really don't listen to music.
Now I respect. Well, Fab, you know what I mean, well-known, well-acclimated artist.
I've never listened to his music, but I've heard him.
I gotta go home and look this
I've heard
nigga
him. I've heard of him.
up. Next time, I'm gonna know him thoroughly.
But now
Is
there's
this
something
worse
on
than the how high or nah?
This is worse than the how high shit.
Oh,
This is worse than the
shit.
how high shit.
Oh,
We were
shit.
actually talking
High.
about that earlier.
How high are you?
Bendito,
We
goddamn.
were talking about the
Goo
high
goo
shit.
gaga.
Yeah, that's
God damn,
that's
I respect
tough.
y'all. I respect y'all still. Y'all,
Nah, that's
y'all mental.
tough.
I respect
That's
y'all.
tough.
Y'all mental
That's
still, but
tough.
damn,
Tough.
that's fucking
That's
that's
tough.
Uncle Fab, nigga.
That's tough.
But
That's tough.
to your exact point, that goes to something we was talking about in the
That's
podcast group about. I mean, exactly what Twin said. I mean, Fab is not a right now artist, and that proves it. The proof is in the pudding. That is exactly what they just said. Fab's not a right now artist. So I mean, Fab is.
But we're just so hip hop heavy. But that isn't even. That's. I feel like.
No,
I
it's
feel
an
like
age
that isn't even- that
demographic.
shit- that
No,
shit should-
regardless of, Fab is one of my top 5 rappers, and I still felt like Fab was not the artist for Mass Mutual.
Yeah, we had.
That's on God.
We had this conversation.
Regardless of hip hop heavy, regardless of anything, I understand Fab ain't dropped shit in a while. He ain't had no hot hits, no hot singles. Like, nigga, you're irrelevant.
Choosy.
You just are in an iconic status. Not a legacy status, but you're an iconic status. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Fab ain't hot. You know what I mean? So the reality of it is Fab's not the artist they should have had at Mass Mutual. They shouldn't have Fab there.
Yeah, it was a dope
But
ass
it's
look.
a
No,
good
it's dope.
start.
It's dope
so
as fuck.
shout out to
I
everybody
fuck
who
with
put
it. I
that
fuck with
together,
it.
and we
I
cannot
fuck
wait
with
to
it.
see
No,
what
I'm not
else y'all
saying
can
nothing
do.
about
so.
I
dope.
fuck with it.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
shit that can be dope. It's just
But no, but
It's
no, he
about
did- it was-
beneficial.
at Mass Mutual,
Beneficial
it
to the
was in
people who
right- it was
obviously
in the
put
right
their
room.
money
He wasn't
into
gonna
it,
fill the
everything.
arena, which is why it wasn't in the arena, which people probably expected. I never once thought it was going to be in the arena. So like,
regardless of that, I feel like, I mean, no disrespect to whoever had their money into it. Like, when you're promoting with a Fab and a Mass Mutual Center, it's a different type of bag that goes into promotion.
we gotta talk about the promotion because I feel like
Yeah,
it
it's
should have
a
been
different
better.
type of
It
bag
should
that
have
goes
been
into
better
promotion.
promoted. It should have been better promoted.
That's 93.7 every day, 10 times a day type of promotion.
Yeah, no bullshit.
97.3 every day, 10 times a day
I
promotion.
feel like the promotion went
that's
ham once
every
they
store
announced it
you see
and,
the
like, 3
flyers,
days
that's
before.
buses driving past with the shit. Like, that's exactly what you said. If that's a start to something big, then you have to treat it
You
as
should have
such.
promoted that shit all the
gotta
way
treat it
through,
as
from
such.
the announcement all the way through, and I feel like that's
put
what
that
lacked.
shit on the bus,
because
it's
a lot of people
big.
didn't. A lot of people didn't know about it.
It's the same
A
shit
lot of people
niggas.
didn't know
It's
about
the
it.
same shit on the artist aspect when niggas talk about when niggas drop projects and shit. And you don't do the rollout, or you don't. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, motherfucker, it's a rollout needed for everything.
Hey man, y'all
Same
see
shit bros was talking
fucking
about. Even
Bia
if they
and
not
Lisa
dropping
Bella,
episodes,
man.
you're staying relevant.
This rollout
You're
crazy.
keeping content out that motherfuckers can interact with and know that you still here. We got some
for
dope
sure.
shit for you.
This is dope. I'm excited
If
for
you're
that,
not
for real.
doing that, you can't just boop. I did a little bit of promotion. What's up? Yeah, you put a lot of time and effort into the shit, but now you didn't do enough promotion and advertising and marketing that it. You know what I mean? You could have did better than it did.
Because whatever it is, you gotta sell it. You gotta sell it to the eyes, to the mind, to if it fits their need, whatever it is, it's gotta be good for them. It's gotta
I
be
definitely
good
hope
for
they
them.
keep
It's
it.
gotta be
I definitely hope they
from
keep
us.
doing that. We definitely need to see more artists coming to Mass Music because obviously the Hippodrome dead.
Man,
Yeah, I
that's
mean-
sad.
Well, I feel like they stopped ever since the incident with Jim Jones.
Oh, for shit show.
But I mean, that's been. But you guys are
That's-
young as hell. That shit's been happening in Springfield for a very long time.
Yeah, but like you said, that's when it stopped for real though. I mean,
It's
that's
when
when
it-
it was
but
like,
really
but
stopped
but
seeing
literally,
people come
like,
down.
That shit's been happening.
yeah,
in
that's
Springfield.
now we
not
only
only that,
now
we
we only
have-
get niggas to do walkthroughs
We also have the hoop ball
and
incidents.
club appearances. Niggas don't do concerts here no
And that's
more.
why I think it being at Mass Mutual Center was dope. That's why it was fitting. Like
I agree.
it should have been instead of the
It
club.
should just not been
because
Fab.
if it was a club, it would have just been another one. It would have just been another one of those nights.
I fully agree.
would've
It should
turned
have
into
just
one of
not
those-
been
one of those
Fab.
nights.
I ain't even gonna hold and being a Fab fan and not being a fan of this next artist. I genuinely think Coily Ray would have had a better turnout than Fab. On God.
Hell yeah.
On God.
Hell
And I'm a
yeah.
Fab fan. You talking about demographic? This is her stomping grounds in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're talking about.
I think she would have had a better turnout.
Yeah, better people.
Okay, she
Yeah,
She had a better
Yeah.
I agree with
The argument would be if people see that she was coming to Springfield, I
But
feel
the
people
same
will
shit,
come to
like-
Springfield.
I agree with
Exactly.
Cam.
In the same shit, but to
Wait,
the bigger
Springfield?
shit.
Yeah, I'm going over there just to see her. Yeah, in Springfield?
Nah.
Bad.
It's about selling tickets. It's about people who knowledgeable of the motherfucker. And it's about who got current hits out. So now a Coily Ray could bring out who? Now a
TikTok shit.
Coily Ray puts on that flyer and then she says, and friends.
It would have been mad. It would have been
Now your mind going, who's coming? Who's coming?
not her
Just
dad.
current songs out. Just current songs out with relevant artists right here, right now. Fab put in friends that's still to a certain demographic. Same shit you said in the group where you still don't change the fact of who goes out.
No, who's snitching now?
You still don't change the fact of who goes out. That's the reality of it. You know what I mean? Niggas go out and some niggas don't go out. So them niggas that don't go out, no matter what the fuck going on in the city,
They still got
what's
something to
happening in the
say.
city, like,
They got something to
nigga,
say.
they don't go out, nigga. So it's like, my
Them niggas be
nigga.
the first people that got something to say. Like, yo, what are you talking about? Why are you talking? You're not out nowhere. You got something to say about every fucking event, but you don't ever go out nowhere. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
But
Shut
that's my
the
point.
fuck up.
But that's my
Nigga,
point,
like,
though, bro.
Shut up, nigga.
But that's my point, though, bro. I'm 50-50 with it. You know what I mean? Because we come from the athletic world where, I mean, we was always taught, especially hating referees, that the folks who criticize is the ones who can't do. You know what I mean? It's easy to criticize shit that you can't do. So you start to build that distaste for people who do criticize things that you can't. At the end of the day, some of the best coaches were never athletes. Some of the best coaches weren't even good athletes, and they're great-ass coaches. It's a motherfucker above you. It's a motherfucker above you. They can see it from a different fucking viewpoint than you. They can criticize.
Nah, yo.
There's people who've told me things
Nah.
about music and they said before they even said, like, bro,
Nah.
you know I don't make music, but.
Nah.
And then they said some real shit and then I'll say, bro, you're a consumer. So it don't matter if you're an artist, you're a consumer. So if I buy this garment from this person, when I remember
agree with
me
you to a certain
personally,
extent.
I remember me personally when Kanye dropped I think it was the season 3 when they did the all nude shit. I ain't buy it and I still said that shit look trash. Do I not have the right to say that? Yes, I'm a consumer, my nigga. I do not like the look of this garment. It does not look that cost to me. It looks like he's putting his name on a garment and running it up because his name's on a garment. I have the right to say that. I have the right to say that. So for the motherfuckers who say, well, you don't make clothes. You ain't Kanye. You ain't this. You ain't that. Motherfucker, I'm a consumer. I buy clothing. And I've seen clothing that looks better than that. It could be for you. But in my opinion, that ain't for me.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even have to be
Nah,
a
yo.
consumer, but just an opinion, like that's your opinion. You can
That's
say
your
what you want.
opinion. But
It is.
now when you
That
take it as
doesn't
a
make
negative
it-
shit, it's
I
a
don't like-
it's
I
a
don't
criticism.
like- nah, yo,
Yeah.
nah,
It's
nah,
not
I
a
don't like-
criticism.
I don't
That
like-
motherfucker giving his opinion.
Nah, and I'm gonna tell somebody, like I just said, shut the fuck up about some like about some shit that it's about the entertainment industry.
But if a
Yeah,
nigga
but
said
it's-
to you like, bro, your DJ mix was poor. Now say if on some real nigga
I would
shit.
understand why. I would want to understand
But
why.
I'll say on some real, so before even that, now listen what you just said. The first thing you're not even gonna say is, are you a DJ? You just say you want to understand why. So you're not even caring that this person is criticizing you or giving their opinion and they're not a DJ. You're not caring about that.
Yeah.
You want to understand why.
Yeah.
So it don't matter if this person do
But that's
that.
my job.
It don't. And every
It's to
person who
please
get,
people
if
that
you're
aren't
a
DJs.
if you're a promoter, just like bro said, you might have a daytime job, but that's your second job. That is your job.
My
So if
job
somebody
is to please
criticizes
people
the
who
way
aren't
you promote
DJs.
some shit, if somebody criticizes the way you
that's
make
every day.
music, if somebody criticizes the way you shoot videos, they have that right. Like you said, the wrap up is coming. That's what we about to do, and we don't do half of that shit. We about to criticize. Am I lying? What you talking about, bro? What we talking about, bro? We not about to do that
Yeah, we are
on
about
live.
to do
We're
that.
not
We
about
are
to
about
do
to
that.
do that. We
What
are
you're
about
saying
to do
right
that.
now that
We are
you
about
hate
to do
people
that.
doing that. We're about to
Nah,
do
we're
that.
about to do that.
I ain't
We
shot
are
a
about to
nan
do that.
video my
We are
damn
about to do
life,
that.
and we about to criticize videographers. We about to criticize
As consumers.
podcasters.
Because we're
As
consumers.
consumers, right? consumers. Right. I agree. I just said, yeah, I agree with him. So I disagree. I agree with him.
That's my point, though, bro.
I agreed with you.
First question I
agree with
asked
you.
when I seen bro when niggas going crazy on the post, I said, did bro go? Niggas was like, yeah, bro went. He has the right to talk about it. He went. He spent his money.
This nigga said.
He spent his money. You can't say a nigga hating, he spent his money and he went. How the fuck he hating? He spent his money, went out, got an outfit, got clean, and went.
Nah, yo.
So now if he say, yo, that shit didn't hit the marks for me, he has the fucking rights, bro. We've been to real concerts and said that. You said that out your own mouth.
You talking about a specific.
I've went and said, damn, I heard Rihanna live and Rihanna can't fucking sing. I have that
Yeah,
right.
she-
I've seen it.
Yeah.
How do I not have that right? Because it's Rihanna, but this is local. So local, you can't ruffle feathers.
I'm talking about the people
You
that
can't ruffle
literally
feathers. You can't
hop
be
on
real.
hop on that train.
That's the bigger shit. It's
Hop
not
on that
about
train.
criticism. It's about you can't
There's
ruffle
people that don't know
feathers,
shit about shit.
and you can't be real and say how you really feel about
There's people
somebody
that don't know
based on
shit
their tier level
about shit
locally.
and just hop on the train just because somebody else said it.
Okay, so that's the one that's corny.
Yeah, that's dick riding and shit now. This nigga seen an opening and shit. He
Right.
punching him, so let me punch him too.
Right, so let me.
He ragging on him, so let me throw my
Yeah.
jokes in. Yeah, that's cornball shit. But if a nigga really, this how I felt about some shit. It's like the Me Too shit in a sense, I guess. You know what I mean? Well, this motherfucker came out and said it, so now I got the opening to say I feel like this way too. I did feel like that. But I was a little afraid to give my fucking opinion because the tier of these people in this area. So now I'm gonna give my opinion because somebody else shed light
we
on
might
the
be
same
famous
shit.
one day, and people might watch shit.
The whole podcast Inappropreality.
Hey, look, Torch has been me too. Torch has
They
been.
gonna-
I told that story. I
Damn.
told that story. I have a story, and it's terrible.
You've been
Well, got
with
raped.
you.
It's literally that.
He got raped
It's literally
by
that.
3 big bitches.
One big bitch. But she could have been 3.
She was fresh.
Oh, wait,
she was
I
fresh out of
remember
a
you told us
14-hour
Say
shift.
2.5.
Put her,
Nah,
put
nah,
her,
she
put her
was
shit
three.
all
Nah,
in
she
his
was
face,
3.
nigga. Had this nigga eating it fresh out of a fucking 14-and-a-half hour
Probably,
shift.
I wouldn't know. I was blacked out.
14.5 hour what?
She smelled like Mungawa.
Probably.
No bullshit.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't
She
know.
smelled
I
like
wouldn't
straight
know.
fucking maggot sex.
But that shit is crazy.
bullshit.
That shit is
Yo.
crazy.
She
Right.
smelled. Bitch smelled like. Bitch, yo.
What's going on?
Whatever the
It sound bad, don't it? It just sound bad. That's all that matters.
It sounds.
Bitch smell like a whole
Horrible.
roll of earring back.
It sounds like fuck that out of one touching that.
It's a terrible story.
Whole fucking bowling them bitches.
I had a great night.
Yes.
It was a great night. I had fun. And then I woke up the next day like,
What the fuck happened?
You.
Woke up this morning.
yeah.
Got yourself a gun.
Bad. Bad as hell.
Yo, you started just piecing shit
I'm
together.
killing
And you just like,
someone.
yo, fuck, like fuck. I really felt violated. I felt violated.
You must.
You have a right to.
Yo, but
That ass though. You have a right to.
You ain't got no
Like,
right to hear me.
Nah, yo,
Nah,
nah.
see?
Niggas get raped every day, B.
You see, nah, you have a
Niggas
right
get
to
raped
feel
every
like
day,
that.
B.
Nah, yo. Nah, yo, it was bad. It's funny because I'm a guy and it was a big bitch. And she was fat as fuck.
Yeah.
So the story is just funny.
Her ass wasn't even fat.
I could laugh at myself.
She was
I don't
probably
give a
fat
fuck.
with a nasty skinny
Nigga,
ass, wasn't she?
Nigga, nah, she was fat.
You know
She-
fat girls with skinny asses?
that's
You're like,
terrible.
how?
Nah, yo.
Why?
Nah, yo, nah.
Ah!
Yo.
What's that nigga from the
Built
fucking...
like a linebacker with a V butt.
The nigga from the fucking... what the fuck?
A nigga?
Shit. It's shaped like that nigga. What the fuck? Like,
His
that
name
shit be
Groot.
terrible.
That nigga Groot.
Shaped like fucking that bitch.
Like Batista?
That nigga... Like,
You fuck with bitches that shape like Batista, nigga?
Nah.
What's good with your butt?
Nah,
This your man?
I was given a description you were talking about. No, that bitch wasn't like that. She was fat as fuck. Like, she was fat as fuck.
That's
Yes.
your boy.
Yes.
We got those disclaimers when we start claiming people.
Yes. It was
The
terrible.
female
It was
Mark
terrible.
Henry.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Denise
it was like
Henry.
That. It was like that.
Denise Henry came through and took advantage of that. She said, I'm the world's strongest,
Over the knee.
I literally
world's strongest
for real.
woman in this motherfucker after I eat.
It's fucked up.
Damn, Denise.
It's fucked up.
But did you
Blacked out drunk.
did you get drugged up by choice?
Nah, I was blacked out drunk. I
Yeah,
was
but did you
drunk.
get drunk by choice?
Yeah, I was
So
drinking.
he didn't get raped.
Yeah, the fuck I
He
did.
drank You try to forget it. You know how niggas drinking shit like, yeah, trying to bring me down the alcohol. I didn't
Nah.
know what happened?
I done never ate that maggot pussy.
Nah, nigga. Last thing I remember, I
was.
was in
So she was.
the apartment, in their apartment. I was in their apartment.
She had a pretty friend.
Nah, or her sister was bad as fuck.
So you saying
So
she
why
was
was
in
you
the
there?
elevator with?
How did you get there?
She was in
Right,
the
that's what I'm
elevator
trying to
with
figure
Wade.
out. Why were you there if it wasn't no bad bitch there?
Alright, so let me tell
So if it wasn't a bad bitch there, then why was you there?
Alright, so let me tell
It
you
sounded
the
like
whole
you was there for the big bitch. So you, come on, bro.
Let me
Come
tell
on,
the whole
bro.
story. Let me tell the
Yeah,
whole
tell
story
it.
from beginning to end. Alright, so look, it was in my apartment complex. I pulled in from work. Boom, right? So I had like a fucking 30 pack. I always drink a 30 pack. This was back then when I was about y'all age in the Marine Corps, doing craziness, right? So, right, I grabbed 30 pack. I pull into my apartment complex. I hear somebody blasting music. This was probably about 2 weeks. I'm about to leave in 2 weeks to go to Iraq. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, I'm all about partying right here, right now. I'm doing whatever.
The hoe
fuck.
came out.
It does not. It
Nigga
does
said,
not matter.
Is that ratchet shit?
Yes, that's exactly. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Literally that.
I'm in the military. I'm just around.
I'm dead ass. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what happened.
Uniform.
I heard the music.
No way.
I heard the music. I was like already drinking.
Sick, bro.
I heard the music. I went up.
Sick.
They fucking invited me in, fed me, nigga. It was just drink. Niggas from Detroit, nigga. It was
You
just
got
dope
food?
as fuck. It was another Marine that had just got kicked out for smoking weed, so they was in there smoking crazy. Like it was this whole story, right? So then I'm in there. I drank all 30 beers. I drank all 30 beers.
Yeah, you were gone. You can be drunk off of some beer.
You over with. You was over with.
So I remember being in their house. And that was the last thing, and I woke up in my bed, ass naked, and then my front door was wide open. And I'm like, that's what I'm saying. You just start piecing shit together. You just like, yo, wait, nah.
Front doors open.
Nah.
First thing I'll do is open up and close
That's what I'm
the door.
thinking.
Like,
Because you know what I mean? The part he not trying to think about is bro was there. Bro was there. Who carried your ass home, nigga, butt ass naked? Bro had his way with you. Bro had his way with you, bro. Bro had his way with you. That wasn't your man. He was already AWOL.
I have no idea.
He went AWOL off up in you. He went AWOL in you, nigga.
I have no idea. The last bitch I remember seeing was the fat bitch in my face.
They all had.
That was the last image I had. Was just her. No,
Yeah,
man,
everything was
what the
aching.
fuck you talking about?
That nigga toenails was
Crazy.
Oh, crazy. Nigga had no toenails after this function. Bro was fucked
She
up.
hit the gooch?
Oh, she definitely tore the gooch up.
Nah.
This shit was
Probably.
raw.
Yeah.
Probably.
Your shit was raw,
Nah,
probably
but
crack.
look, the confirmation.
Y'all ever got y'all gooch licked? Have y'all ever got y'all damn gooch licked?
Hey, yo.
They too young. They like that.
What's that?
Bro said, nah, I ain't answering that. Bro said, nah, I ain't answering that. Shorty I'm with right now ain't did it, so I don't want to say it. Well, who the fuck licked your gooch? What is that?
Nah,
You
okay,
said
so
yeah, on your
Pete.
podcast, I
So
was
Pete, this
watching
is
it.
how I know what happened, right? Because the sister, the one that was bad as fuck, she fucked the next day.
Wait,
Wanted it. Like,
yeah, I
her
wanna get back
attitude.
to that.
Her attitude.
Everybody was
shifted.
bragging about you. Bro was bragging about you.
Nah, she said. So my sister talked to me about last night. I was like, what about last night? She said, she told me y'all did everything. And I was like, what is everything? She's like, what is that? She's like, what is that?
She hit the
She
gooch.
squirted
what
in your
is that?
face, boy.
Yeah, probably.
She squirted in your face, and she sharded on you.
Everything sound like too
I
damn
don't know,
much.
nigga. I was blackout
Everything
drunk.
too much?
Everything sounds like too damn much.
I
There
was
was
blackout
no house
drunk.
bars in the bedroom, boy. What are you
Inappropriate,
talking about?
man. We honest here. Like, niggas ain't got nothing to hide.
I ain't hiding
He
shit.
dry snitching.
I ain't hiding shit.
Nigga, whole lie.
Huh?
Dry snitching. It's just.
Who's trying
Life.
snitching?
You ain't never got raped by a big bitch?
I ain't got raped by a big bitch.
Nah, yo. That was Marine Corps days. Oh, man.
You got raped by a big bitch
As a
in the
Marine.
Marine Corps?
As a Marine.
As a Marine, on the way to Iraq. He going to Iraq.
Hey,
He
what
getting raped.
happened to
Get fucked
defend
up,
and
though.
honor? You know what I mean? What happened?
More and more.
The
of
other
this shit
side,
keeps
that's all they
coming
had to
out.
do.
What's
Get
their
you drunk and rape you, little goofy
What's their
ass.
little
That's all they had
saying?
to
What's
do.
their little saying? Semper Fi.
Semper Fi. Semper Fi.
Fi.
He was simper-toed the fuck up. That's what the fuck happened.
Oh my god.
And big bitch Brenda took advantage of
Where
you.
you at, shorty? Shout out to you. Man.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
You fed.
She probably got a whole
this
seat
nigga.
off you.
Watching his live
You
right
fed
now.
this nigga. He said they fed me.
They fed me. They did.
This nigga got food.
That's the only thing he remembers.
Yo, what?
I'm telling you, shorty did not carry you to your bed, bro.
You crazy?
I am crying.
That's a whole grown man carried you
Nah,
to your
yeah,
bed.
you crazy. Yeah, but that's that shit that you don't understand about me. It's like I'm walking, talking zombie. Like I will make it to my destination.
Bro had
I
your-
always make it
Bro
to my
had your
destination.
shit dangling all
This
on
nigga
him.
is
You was over his shoulder, nigga. You was over his
This
shoulder,
nigga's
nigga.
stupid.
You was over his shoulder.
Yeah, right, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Literally. Over his shoulder. Hey, you're
Nigga is stupid. So about your podcast? Yeah.
His exposés.
Yeah, man. Yeah. See, we get a little crazy.
No, it's good.
Inappropreality,
This nigga.
That's how y'all do.
That's a dope experience.
That whole clip. That wasn't even a clip. That was like 20
Yeah.
minutes. And,
This is a dope experience.
no, that was.
So he's probably-
it's
he's
a
probably doing the
different
same thing
it's
before.
it's a different perspective of podcast because we have our own way of going about it and things like that, but it's just the open mindedness
Yeah.
that brings any vibe together, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I can talk about the same shit that y'all can. Like y'all are, I'm assuming
I'm
by the
not-
way
I'm
y'all
not afraid
talk,
to
y'all
laugh
are
at myself
y'all are
either,
older,
like-
so I might not know some of the things that y'all know, but I can get on like perspectives and like opinions and things like that. I can always talk about
Can
that
reach
because
out y'all
opinion
level.
that's in general speaking. You know what I'm saying? That can go to anyone regardless of age. But
Right, that's a
I don't know who Fab
And that's
is,
what-
and I'm gonna say that,
Oh,
and
damn,
I'm
you
sorry.
should've said that before I said what I was about to say.
Oh, you was about to say that?
God no, because I forgot about that for 2 seconds. Damn. 'Cause I was gonna say,
I'm
that's
not
what-
lying.
Because there's like we have guests your age come on here often, like, and then you could just tell who's either intellectual or who's just not ready to even have a conversation. You guys are ready to have a fucking podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just like people just can't even have a fucking conversation. It's like, yo, what are you? Fuck, why you asking even come on here? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
People be afraid to speak. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just
And
think
you
it's
guys
dope.
aren't. I like.
It's like just cool. The
you guys
vibe, the
got
energy. You just want to be on a like the same kind of mentality. Like you fuck. You ever heard of the thing where you just like you want to surround yourself with people that do the same thing? It's like that's the environment I'm in, and I feel like I'm going in the direction I feel like I want to go. You know what I'm saying, so it's just good to be around that energy, people that do the same thing, and it's not about no bullshit. We ain't out here trying to pay no front. We just being us, having fun, and enjoying the moment. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's just that's how I think. You know what I mean?
It was dope. Universe is crazy, yo. Cause I would never expected this podcast to be this way.
Mm-hmm.
The metaverse.
I used to see you guys do this shit. I never thought I would have been on this. Like,
What?
you know what I mean? Like,
We
it's
have
just-
full blown arguments about yo, we gotta bring Kay on here. I'm telling you, we gotta bring Carla on here. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, we gotta
There's too
bring
much
Carla
dicks on this podcast.
There,
Like, we used to come on and
It
that shit was
guy-
like
it was
a-
a guy
it was a
show.
straight
It was a
sausage
guy-
fest.
It was a guy show.
How you walk in here? It smell like nickels in this motherfucker.
We've had we've had
Ugh.
we've had
It smell like
3 different
nickels.
crews. 3 different crews. We started in 2018. Summer 2018. But this is the crew that stuck the longest, and this is the crew that.
Yeah, so you going on
absolutely-
4 years?
Yeah, this is about to be
4 years.
Yeah, bro. They have
That's
mad
200
dope.
episode coming up
I
soon.
know, 200 episodes.
You know, if y'all want to give us some free gifts, preferably some weed.
Hey, if y'all
Just
want
a
to
weed.
sponsor
Some
Our
I
2.5
didn't- you got-
episode, you know?
I don't know why I never even said this. Y'all want to sponsor the wrap up?
Oh,
We
the
got-
wrap up,
yeah, y'all wanna
yes, the
sponsor
Christmas
wrap-up.
little wrap up shit that we
Yeah,
do.
y'all want to send us some weed. Y'all
That
wanna,
shit just
y'all-
700.
Drinks, food.
Yeah.
I gotta sit.
Slick 700, and you gotta give us the password to your Gmail.
Yeah, you gotta give us all of that.
To all your
Cash
social
App.
media.
To all your social
Cash
media.
I can ask.
All we need
And-
is
They
their Gmail.
want-
All we need is their Gmail. Give me.
You also have
we
to
need
do the
your
little
Gmail
video.
and your Cash App. Yeah, and you gotta do a video.
And you gotta do the video. And we got you.
That's it.
That's all we
Oh,
want.
we doing the best of who got hacked. By the way, I'm not lying. Who had the best video? I know which one mine is.
We
I
all
think
probably
so
gonna
too.
pick
I
the
don't
same
know.
one then.
Everybody got the same one. Don't say it. We gotta say that for the wrap up.
Nah, but-
December 19th. December 19th. Now hold it. Please don't say it yet. Let it. Be.
I just want to say as a disclaimer. You know what I mean, bro might be a good runner-up because bro is probably the flyest one of his. You know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't want
else
to do
look
that.
like they need the bag.
I
But bro was
don't
in there
wanna
like
do
jewelry
that.
flashing or something like,
I don't want to do that, bro. I don't want to do that.
bro, why is you flashing your jewelry trying to do this scammer shit, nigga? Like, my nigga. And then you got scammed, brother. Like, man, it's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? So he might be a good runner-up. To the number one. And hands down, number one got scammed. Who got scammed the best? You should do that shit like
y'all know what we
Guess That
talking
Pokemon.
about?
Do that shit like Guess That Pokemon. And just
Yeah,
be the
you haven't seen people
shadow
hit
cutout
y'all
of
up
motherfuckers
randomly
and
talking
shit.
about send me like 200 and then I'll send back 500.
yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh, y'all don't fall for that dumb
Nah,
shit?
people get hacked.
Yeah, so that's what
They're
that's
smart.
what.
Not hacked.
smart.
They're not hacked.
They're not hacked.
That's not hacked.
That's not hacked.
They
People be
gave
hacked,
it
like-
to them.
That's not
No,
hacked.
No, I know. I'm saying they gave.
Yeah,
their
so that's
account
not
to somebody,
hacked.
like,
that's not
That's
hacked.
not hacked.
That's not
Hack is
hacked.
somebody breaking into your shit.
Yeah.
They got
Hack
scammed.
is somebody who can just go into your IP address and just
So
take
y'all
all
heard
your
that,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't hacked.
You, by choice, giving up your
it
shit
to-
and then doing a video.
Yeah,
And then doing a video, that shit ain't a hack. You
somebody
willingly
really don't know
greased
your
up the
password.
asshole,
I'm a
bro.
single mother.
You got the Vaseline for this motherfucker, like yo, like this. More. Nigga, they crying and shit. Yo, don't follow that page. Hashtag
wasn't me.
20,000.
Shut the fuck up.
That wasn't me.
That's fucking.
Oh my god. Some people do.
Why you gonna
bec-
point?
wait,
Why you
wait,
gonna
wait,
point
wait.
at my dog?
No, I'm not. I was not. I was pointing at the camera. I was pointing at no.
Why you pointing at
No.
She's at Lottie trap. Damn, Lottie
I was
trap.
pointing at the camera, but some people.
Yeah, Lottie trap. You making the top 5 too, just because you part of Inappropriality. One of our own
get
got
their pages
got.
back.
I was one of the original.
Some people
Okay,
get their
one of the
pages
first.
back.
Remember that?
He said, I ain't follow no trends when I got hacked, nigga. I got hacked willingly.
Damn.
Wait, he was one of the people who was able to recover his page.
Yeah, he got his shit back, though. Okay.
We gonna stay.
Don't leave me hanging on that one.
forgot about-
Don't leave me hanging on that one.
Right.
You wanted a few?
That's
You
what we
wanted
were
a few?
talking about. Look at this
You wanted a
nigga.
few?
Hey, I'm the first one.
Yo, I forgot about it. I forgot.
Yo, you really the OG?
We respect the OG of this scamming shit. He been got scammed.
Free $200.
Okay. Okay. Nigga been out this. Nigga been got scammed in pyramid schemes and all that shit. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
you remember that little bingo games during the pandemic?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot all about
They'll
that.
be back in a year and a half.
Bitch, I'm scheming.
Okay.
Scheming or
All
getting
4
scammed?
seasons.
Scheming or
Talking
getting
about
scammed?
how that little pyramid
The
goes.
scammer scheming.
You
Scam
put
or
in like
scheming?
200 and the
This
next
is
number up is
one who
the
got
money
scammed.
gets
That
it
is the
all.
question.
Schemed.
Making their own grabs.
Nah, B, you gotta start a triangle. What you do, you know what I mean?
Scammed. Don't never listen to the
OG,
scam.
he the OG. Hold on. What you got? What you got? What you got?
Bro, we don't.
What you got?
Oh man.
I'm not giving out no gems.
Y'all wanna do do's and don'ts of podcasting?
Do's and
Get some
don'ts.
knowledge to the young bros.
Yeah.
Do's
Don't
and
start
don'ts.
and not finish.
Don't start. and not finish.
Don't start this because it's really a lifestyle. Like we work
some real
around
shit.
this shit. Like we literally like this is 3 years. This is 3 years, 3+ years of weekly, and I'm talking like probably I don't know.
At one point, we were doing it twice a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was fresh.
Tuesdays and the Thursdays.
We was being fresh.
We were running through people like.
So it's like
Running through the motherfuckers twice a week. Twice a week, tear motherfuckers up. Ah.
No, that's good though. That's good.
So it's like I said, we don't have seasons. Like
Mm.
we're here weekly. I could probably name you every single time we canceled. Like it's not often. We're here.
About 4 times this year, I think, maybe. That's a good average. It's 365 days out of the year.
And it'd be for some legit shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even if somebody can't, even like
Yeah,
look at today.
definitely.
Somebody canceled this morning for some legit shit. I mean, and then we picked it up immediately. We was gonna have a podcast in that regardless.
Mm-hmm. We were gonna probably do a team show.
Like it's nonstop. So that in itself, like that consistency, it's a
Consistency
lifestyle.
is
It's
when they
a
say it's
lifestyle.
key.
It's a lifestyle.
It's key.
Yeah.
I think the second thing for me is that if people don't like your shit, don't take it personal.
Yeah, definitely.
Because this type of podcast that we
Don't
do
take
is not for
it
everybody.
personal.
Right,
Yeah.
I respect that.
If you like dark humor, you like little nasty
Yeah.
jokes, you like us just giving raw, unfiltered opinions,
Yeah.
we are for you.
That's the name.
Yeah, exactly. So when people don't fuck with it, it's just like, all right, we got this whole shit. This right here, we're constantly always getting hit up, always new random people, always sharing the shit. Like today, like with the last episode, just people I didn't really notice. Like you build with them and you feed them content. Like if people don't don't fuck with your shit, don't take it personal. I say the same shit to my artists. Like,
Same shit
like-
as an artist. Fuck with the people who fuck with you.
Fuck with the people who fuck with you.
There's
That's
no
rule
point
number
in
2.
trying to gain that person who's never gonna fuck with you no matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you
You can take it into consideration, but don't let it change what you do.
Some people are just
because of the
fucking
fact
bitter.
that that's
Like, yo,
that's
like, damn, all right,
that's
good,
what
all
they
right.
think. So maybe I should please them. No, be like, oh well, all right, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? Because a different perspective can always help you mold yourself to who you want to be. But don't let any and every specific opinion be like, oh shit, I need this, I need
Man,
that, I
listen,
need this.
if he
You
was
gonna
like
stress
that,
yourself out.
this podcast would not be like almost at 200.
No, respect.
If he would have cared about every little thing. Cause shit, like even before I came on, there was episodes where like, whoa, like we need to like delete this, like a niggas get famous type shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Still up.
Those are like,
And those are, I know which ones they are.
and people might not fuck with it, but then he got the whole crowd
Yeah,
that do like that.
yeah.
All right, so we're gonna, like my twin would say, we're gonna feed them.
It is what
content.
it is.
Yeah,
It's
But the
the
podcast
truth.
has changed.
It's the
The
truth.
podcast,
That's what it
the
is.
podcast
the
today isn't
podcast
what it
has
was.
changed,
And
and
it
I hope
can't-
it
and
changed for
can't-
the better.
It can't. Yeah, it did, and it can't
You
be
know?
what it once was.
Right.
It can't be what it
It's
once
like the
was.
evolution.
not.
Like it just it
because
grew. Like
it was too much. We
Yeah.
had whole episodes. I don't even want to snitch. Like, 'cause then you did niggas gonna go back. Like, oh, damn, they said what? Like, cause I done said some. I done said some shit. I done said some shit. That I know for a fact that's gonna get brought right the fuck back.
Well,
up for everybody.
You got one for them?
I'll bring a do in it because these niggas is negative ass.
But no, but it's
negative
it's-
ass Nancy's and they just gave don'ts and she said
Yeah,
do's.
don't do
no,
that.
I just gave them.
Yeah, I mean, so I give you a do.
Go ahead and do it. Yeah. Not negative
uh,
Nancy's is just real shit. Like
I'm
every,
just talking shit I've been
nah,
drinking.
that's what I'm
Negative
saying.
Nancy.
Real shit don't always gotta be negative, and I don't like
ahead and
that.
give you a do.
That shit is whack.
Because even we've
Nah,
had,
but what I'll say is
creatives
do.
on here, like we've had creatives on here.
Mm-hmm.
I say this, I've been saying this a lot lately.
Notice
That
how
do
you
not
didn't
do-
even hit that coquito. That shit just been sitting
Do
there.
not do what they came on here
Oh
for.
shit.
I was
Like
like, ooh,
today,
cool,
so it's
cool.
like, yo, you came on here to we respect the creative aspect of you and your life, and we have you on this podcast, and we want you to obviously flourish and forever flourish. But
Yeah.
there's people that's been on here that do not do what they came on here for anymore.
Nah, that's for sure. We could have been on some shit like, could left y'all niggas on scene,
Oh, you shit. Yeah,
but
shit.
we don't want to. We don't want to do that. Like
Yeah.
that's not what we're here for.
And that ties into
You
exactly
know?
what I was about to say about do. Support your demographic and your target group. You know what I mean? Like a lot of creatives, especially on the local,
what you see,
on
yeah.
a local standpoint, you want the attention, obviously, regardless what you are. If you're the videographer, you want people to tap in with you with the videos. If you're a podcaster, you want people to watch and share your podcast. If you're a clothing designer, you want people to buy your clothing. If you don't support your demographic, they're not going to support you. You know what I mean? And that's the reality of
That
it.
is
That's
a
a
You
fact.
know what I mean? I remember
When you go
talking
to
to one of
these
my
shows-
homeboys, and he was one of my closest dogs, and we was talking about, I mean, prices and different shit like that. And I was like, prices is understandable, but every brand has a brand ambassador. You know what I mean? And especially when you go down to the local level, you got to understand, niggas go to the corner store that get them the deals when they go because they go so much. You know what I mean, I'm from the hood where we could go, I'm like, Poppy, yo, let me get the backwards. You know what I mean, I got you tomorrow. And bro gonna give me the backwards. You need a lighter? He trying to upset me. I got you. Just give me the whole shit tomorrow.
Yo, shout out to everybody.
That's the store I go to
Wait,
on a
wait,
regular
wait,
basis.
Shout out to
you know what I
everybody who's
mean?
been trying
It's
to
like,
hustle the banana backwards. Shout out to y'all.
Oh, niggas are still selling them?
Niggas was like with
Niggas
the
still
little black
selling
with the
them
Black
shits?
Friday special. I was like, y'all niggas was hilarious. Yo, they were really trying to sell this shit for like
It's
$60.
still
I was
selling
like,
these
suck
shits.
my dick. Like, nobody's paying $60 for that.
They got a deal going on 2 for $35 for y'all backwards.
God.
I don't want to tell you the price I paid.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta use the bathroom.
I just gotta say this. I paid regular price. You crazy motherfuckers. I paid motherfucking $10 a pack for my shit. Like, what you talking about? The guy paid not $1 more. Not $1 more.
Stop that real
Fuck
quick,
we talking
because
about?
this normally doesn't happen, but
No, we good. We
Yeah.
keep going.
Take a shit.
no.
Cause I like what's going
Like
on.
liquor hit your bottom of your stomach and shit. It made it go, I got the bottle guts. I got the shit.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
That's crazy.
You about to drink this shit.
The Sprite.
Yeah.
That
Ooh.
shit sound wild. Be loud in here. What you drinking on over there?
Some
What you
Sprite.
got? Four Loco? Fuck.
I got a spray. You just automatically made him an alcoholic.
I'm just messing.
All the way down.
I'm just messing, bro. I'm just messing.
Sponsorship.
Yo, bros ain't playing the different colors with the color coordinations and shit. They own brand ambassadors, and that's how you supposed to do that shit.
Just trying to get right now, but no bullshit. I was actually gonna tell you, like, I respect you on a higher level, just cause y'all have more experience, y'all been doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like no bullshit. This is real hard shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas
you.
really been doing this. So I applaud y'all, and I just hope that y'all keep going, so y'all can inspire us to keep going.
I
That's
appreciate
how
the invitation
generation
for
keeps
sure.
going, you know what I'm saying?
We
That's
had
that
to.
aspect of it.
We had to. That's just like to your point that with Locals Only. Locals Only podcast is a podcast that was up and coming, and they're back. They're back shooting episodes and stuff like that as well. With Guy and Mike, but that's just somebody you want to probably tap into too. We could I'll send his IG to y'all. I can get on there as well.
That's
You can get on
But
that.
what happened?
Even bigger than that, it's like for a lot of people, especially like remember when we had OG Tox on, and Tox was like, yo, he was thinking of starting a podcast. Like, what do you guys feel with some of the pause on the conversation? Twin back. Hold on.
It's nice and warm in here. It's cold as shit up there.
Brick.
No, literally brick. Like,
Bring that back. Say it again. Say it again. Because I mean, the point being is just to your point is just to collab with people within your
Yes.
your field.
And the full exactly. To when bro asks us like all of our opinions on what do we feel made our podcast successful and gain traction in the time frame it did, because same shit like bro said, like our first year, like it was rough, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
a
Same
guy
shit said,
show.
like it was
100% a guy show.
you're searching for your identity. You know what I mean? So at the end of the
Yeah,
day, in the midst of that, and you're still learning and shit, you're going to deal with a lot of fumbles, and vicariously a lot of motherfuckers fall off the ship. But in the same breath, it's like the biggest thing that we then transition to, because we didn't want, and it's still not, is focus on music. It's Inappropreality. But in the same breath, to start focusing on our people around us. You know what I mean? Like, if I want you to know about the podcast, you on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? And now the couple motherfuckers that fuck with you, or they know about the podcast. Now they want to be on the podcast. Now this motherfucker's on the podcast, and his people want to be on the podcast. And this person on the podcast, and this motherfucker will be on. And then it's just going crazy compared to, even though it's cool if you building your own conversation, now you're 100% banking on who you guys know and who you can reach. You know what I mean? Who you've promoted to. You know what I mean? Other than that, like, we consistent. Like you said, we don't have no season break. So when you're constantly tapping in with everybody, another person, it's
everybody
constantly
has a
people
role.
talking about
That's
us.
one thing too, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has a role.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, and the behind the scenes shit.
Yeah, even for instance, the whole conversation this morning, like how I touched on earlier, how sometimes they won't be available, so you have to kind of take that initiative. Like,
I respect it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I know what you're
definitely.
saying. So I
If
respect
Like,
we haven't
everybody
been
has
perfect all
their
year,
role.
you know what I mean?
There's fuck ups, there's ups and downs.
Yeah, but it's like just acknowledging it, and it's like, yo, like when we do this a certain way, this is the results and views. If we don't do shit a certain way, views ain't gonna be there. And I noticed that. I seen the episodes.
We all do.
Yeah, like the episodes that we don't really promote, but now like towards the end we started putting up clips. Now them shit. The episode. Okay, so the episodes that we don't promote, they whack. They whack.
But you can't beat it up like that. Like even though you
Yeah,
can be
of
you
course.
can be
Try
honest.
not to, but
yeah,
Try
you
not
can
to,
be
but-
honest with yourself
but
and be
it-
like, okay, I'm not
sometimes-
comfortable with that. But you still have to take it as that was like.
Nah,
because
if
But
that's
we
something
had
that
this
we gotta
year
that
do
was
better
like that.
because at the end of the
But
day,
you
it's
just get better
consistency.
from that.
Period.
Yeah,
Whether
exactly.
the episode was good or
Definitely.
not.
But
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
We can always
that-
find something. for every
that
episode, whether
falls
it's funny or
into
not.
another don't like in it's or a do. If you do have guests, like make sure you vet your guests.
Yes, make sure when they come on that
Bet you
whatever they
guys.
do, and
Shit, we bullshit right now because we didn't vet them.
hometown merch.
It was an
Anything,
immediate
like-
message, and I
yeah.
was like, yup. And it was because of the writing within the message. You sound professional.
It was
as
the
fuck.
writing because
I'm
to be
telling you,
honest,
bro, you sound professional as fuck.
There
And I
was no
just like-
content.
I was like, who the fuck is this? I was like,
Usually-
who the fuck is this?
where there's no content,
Yeah, I'm definitely
We
not.
put you to the
fuck-
side.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. Like,
because just the type of platform that we're trying to be at and the stage that we're at now, no cocky shit
But-
or whatever, but you
but-
know,
Yeah, and
like,
don't.
You can't level down.
but the
And
message,
to the motherfuckers
you
out
know
there
how
who be hitting us
how
up.
you approached it.
Stop
It's
hitting
like,
us
it's
up
mad
on some
respect.
cocky shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
definitely.
What?
I said to the motherfuckers who be hitting us up, stop hitting us up on some cocky
yeah, I
shit.
can't stand.
Yo,
it.
somebody,
Like, first
yo,
and foremost,
somebody hit.
Realistically, we all still humble sitting at this
Mm-hmm.
table. So in reality, like I can't speak for them, but for me,
It's
like
just like
No,
it
I
just
can't.
shows
I
if you
don't,
respect
I
us
don't
enough
100%
or
look at it
not.
the same way
Pisses me
you as the creative is looking at it. So at the end of the day, when you hit me whatever random time and you telling me I should be on your podcast because of what you got,
Right, like
nigga.
that makes me not want that. Like what? Okay, first of all, like
Turn off.
we ended this year with these last couple weeks just off, so that way we can have shit like this happen. But people don't understand. Like we be booked 2-3 months out.
Yeah.
2-3 months out. So you just meeting you, oh damn, that's what's up, that's dope. I can get you on the podcast, blah blah blah. blah. Yeah. Eventually,
And that's usually
eventually.
you though.
Yeah,
Like, he
I can
networks
get
a
you.
lot.
I can get you on the podcast
Right.
eventually. Yo, I know because I know the dates.
Mm-hmm.
I know the dates.
He usually is.
So
the
it's
one,
like
yeah.
I can get you on the podcast, blah blah blah. So if you take that personally, me telling you I can get you on the podcast, and I don't hit you up immediately, or you see 3 months go by and I didn't hit you up, that's because that 3 months was already fucking booked.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like yo, what the
Sometimes he
fuck
has to
you
tell
want-
us. He has to tell us. Maybe
Stop.
me a little bit to chill
Like
out.
we gotta stop. We gotta chill.
And
Like,
it's not like really me. It's just like people constantly hitting you up, and then you not trying to make people feel bad. Because that's not even our intentions. Yes.
Yeah,
But people
But
be
you
taking
still
that
got-
shit to fucking heart.
Yeah, but yeah.
If the niggas
Yes,
take that shit to fucking heart.
there's jokey jokes.
It's like yo,
and
nah, yo. You can
there's
smash it. Nah,
this
now
and
you're
that,
not
but
coming
after
on.
at the end of the day, we don't come in here trying to trash nobody. You know what I
Then
mean?
we
We
still-
got
we
opinions.
still need to start vetting them
Yeah.
motherfucking people. That's
But nah, vet them. And if you don't feel like
Fuck
they don't fit
feelings. We still got a
what you got
product to
going
sell.
on, don't feel bad and tell them like, no. Don't be afraid to say no either.
We usually do know everybody that's coming on and what the fuck they have going
Mm-hmm.
on, right? But this is a lesson that I gotta learn too. Like, if somebody asks you to come on their shit, or somebody asks you to be a part of something they got going on, understand what that motherfucker is doing as well, because you can get fucked over. Or just, if not even fucked over, it'll be just a waste of time. You're like, damn, I did this for no fucking reason.
Vet everybody you do business with.
Yeah, everybody.
Simple as that.
Both ways.
And not even just with booking guests on the show, because all three of us, we have our own separate ventures. Like him, this nigga top 5.
Dead or alive, and that's just off one LP. Damn.
I can confidently say that when it comes to our music, it's outside of Springfield, Western Mass, the Pioneer Valley, Massachusetts.
Where y'all do music?
He does.
This is the shit. This
Fire.
is crazy.
So you don't listen to music? At least tap in with my mans though. Tap in with my twin. And I promise you, fire. Versatile.
Oh shit.
We're more
And
than
he
just a podcast. That's what makes us
Mhm.
even dope.
We do
Diverse.
all do different
Diverse.
things. Like
She manages a couple artists and a producer.
Yeah.
He makes music, in my opinion,
No.
the best artist in New England and beyond. Like, makes,
it's not. You know how niggas be like dick writing and trying to like. Honestly, I could put that on my
Nah.
kid. Like,
And it's
this
been
nigga
that
fire,
way. It
like,
has been that way for a long
forever.
time.
It's been that way forever. but
dope,
he has
yo.
gotten better.
Yeah.
If you listen to his old shit, he got a little secret SoundCloud out there. If you listen to the little secret SoundCloud, the early shit, and then you hit, and then you hear.
And
the
it's not
singles.
even like when you hear somebody early, like this guy has
Nah,
potential.
better
It's like
and
he
better
has it.
and better.
It's like he has it.
And better.
He has it.
And
It's
then
like,
when he
goddamn,
drops
you
the
hear his
alternative,
project, it's like, goddamn.
it's gonna be.
That shit's never coming out.
It's gonna.
The next
It's gonna
project-
be.
The next
It's
project,
gonna be
the next
lyrically
project
his
he
best project. He gonna show y'all niggas why the fuck I'm giving him his flowers, all drunk and high and
She
shit.
bullshitting on that one.
But I'm not bullshitting. This is not.
That ain't no
This is
bullshit.
not
Hey,
even
listen,
like.
I heard-
These are sober thoughts, drunk thoughts, everything. Like
I heard probably about
my guy right
5 tracks of I don't know how many 20 plus
Fire.
that he plans on dropping.
here. Even the
Was I
little
supposed to say
snippets he
that?
be dropping on IG.
Damn.
But listen, like
And he shows love to everybody. That's the thing about him. How we were talking about like.
that'd be unfortunate too. It'd be pissing me off. He be pissing me off with some of the niggas he be showing love to. Like,
But
hey,
he
look,
got-
I'm looking to the camera and say that. He be pissing me off with some of the
He
niggas
got,
he be
he
showing
got,
love to.
he got a
because
plan and he got a way of doing things that we gotta kind of
Yeah.
respect it. Just like
He's
how
trying
we
to be
do
Uncle
it,
Snoop. He's trying
and
to
we
be
don't
Uncle
want to
Snoop
do
about
it,
this bitch.
and he
I-
kind of
I
gotta just be
respect
like,
it.
okay, twin, don't roll
Yeah, I
like
know.
that, all right?
I
Cool.
respect it.
Mike don't roll like that, cool. I roll like this.
That's how we all move. And that's the other shit too. Like between y'all, don't let certain relationships get in between what you guys have going on because to this point, it's
Fourth
literally.
episode, we talking about it.
No, I know.
Here we
But
go.
literally, but it's literally.
No names this time, please.
No names. But literally to this point, like there's people. Nah, I'm not even talking about that. Fuck that. Nah, yo. But there's people that we're on two opposite sides of certain. There's one camp that I fuck with that like I got family in, and there's a camp that's on the opposite side of the whole entire thing. But it's like, what could we do about this? She grew up that way, and those people she know. I grew up this way, and other people that I know, and that's my family. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
I fucking love Kay to death. That's my fucking sister. Like business is business. And that other place, like business is business. It's just what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
The thing that makes it work is that
We're
never
I'm secure. Like I'm secure.
And it's never on some shit. And I'm gonna say it again. It's never on some shit. Like I will pull him to the side and be like, "Yo, I don't really fuck with them, and you shouldn't either."
That's respect. You hold a big amount of respect behind them.
And the same thing with him. There's certain people that I do business with that you don't really rock with.
That
We have our
can't.
opinions, and we,
that I can't.
you know what I
Sometimes
mean?
That I can't.
But never.
I
He.
can't.
I
I
just
just can't.
recently had an event there with an artist. He didn't pull me to the side and be like, "Yo,
Nah,
okay,
nigga.
you're my sis." Like,
Nah, nigga.
don't do that because
It's like
no,
yeah.
it's whatever. Like I told them, it's like when I have big, they're not dreams because it's gonna be a reality. But I have big aspirations and shit like that, and I want to be at a certain level. And when you're at that certain level, niggas do not like each other.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter. And that's that shit. That's
I
what-
just
that shit
want to
we
make
come
sure that
understand.
my kids can eat off of whatever the fuck I'm doing.
Exactly.
Man, I love
Everybody
that's the
around me, I
goal.
think,
I love
got the
Kay.
same
I love Mac.
goals.
I love
Like
this
That's the goal.
podcast and what we have
it's,
going on.
it's
I love
beyond
our
us at this
relationships
point. You know what I mean?
Because it's this way and we have this understanding. If you guys don't have the understanding, that shit.
And disagreements is good because it's things that I learned from him. Sometimes that I be having a certain way of thinking, and then he be like, "Nah, like, with the whole support thing."
Alright,
Certain times that we had conversations, that real conversations that I don't even talk through because he just be in it, and I'm just listening. Like, maybe I need to do things a little bit more different. Same thing with him. There's certain things that he be saying that just be making me change my mind about things. Like I need to maybe be a little bit more open-minded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
respect.
Nah.
It's all a learning
That's
experience.
true.
And
That's
all we
definitely
more
elevated
open-minded
growth.
shit.
All we trying to do is just grow.
Exactly.
Even with him
From
being
any
around,
perspective.
him being around the podcast, and now him tapping into more of the club scene and being around Lottie and being around like a promotion team, and him just growing as an artist, growing with us, growing with the promotion. Like, yo, no cap. Like, not even to get emotional, not even really proud of you, bro. Like,
No bullshit.
No bullshit. I'm real.
and the
bullshit.
music good,
No
and I
bullshit.
can't wait for him
I
to
respect
keep
that.
being
bullshit.
consistent with it. Heard he was dropping an EP at the end of the month.
Okay.
I don't know.
a lot of shit
I
on
don't
the back
know.
scene got pushed back because a lot
Oh.
of shit getting added on all of
Oh. But nah, no cap, Cam. Like, super proud of you
No
from
bullshit.
like last year to now, and you already know the vibes. The shit was trash. You already know. We're not afraid to say it. So, but nah, your shit not trash, and I can't wait to see how you grow as an artist. Yo, no bullshit.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's little bro right
Yeah, I'm
there.
excited. A lot of potential. A lot of
potential, a lot of room for growth.
Made,
you-
but
and
you already fucking. I mean,
You're around a lot of good people
you stepping. You
that
stepping.
can help you
You stepping.
become the artist that you want to be.
Out of nowhere.
That shit is hard as
Back
fuck.
some bars out of nowhere.
Damn, it got really like. See, that's what happens when you have a girl on a podcast. You gotta like, the
It was a
little,
good moment because when y'all
you know,
was talking
pulling the
about-
little strings in the heart and shit. Like, yeah, we gotta have that. We gotta
For
talk
sure.
about nasty
yeah.
shit. We gotta talk about the, you know,
Sentimental
feelings. Yeah, the sentimentals are always important.
I respect that. I
It's
respect
the
how
yin-
y'all
it's the
respect
yin-
each other.
yin-
Can't wait to see
yeah.
what y'all cooking up though.
We're gonna see.
I'm
we're gonna
excited.
See how it goes
Mhm.
little by little. Just taking it step by step. Not trying to move too fast. Just move correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Try not
Exactly.
be perfect, but we know we're gonna fuck up. Just take time.
What? That's
Keep going.
That's us.
That's a
especially
mistake
when we're
right
talking
there.
about like being like.
Make sure y'all. Yeah.
Oh,
already
that's
know.
my shit's on. Do
Now I'm
Not
not talking
Disturb.
about my. I usually have the computer off. I gotta.
One's been
I
off.
focus.
What's that on?
I said, how?
Whatever. We can keep rolling for a little bit.
No, we good.
Nah, but no bullshit. Just back to the topic. I just respect y'all on a whole
Like
different
Lulu.
level. No BS. Like I'm being real. Y'all respect each other on a whole different level. It just opened my mind. You know what I'm saying? To appreciate more people in my life right now. You know what I'm saying?
That
'Cause y'all
comes
respect
with
each other.
that comes with having the right crew. That's absolutely
drunk?
coming with the right crew.
Keeping the same
Max
energy.
fucked up.
Oh,
He pushed the mic away. And everything.
There was a
Nah,
point
can
where
I
he
make
just
it
like
mix the Douce
sat back.
with the Johnny
And
with
there
the
was
Bel
just-
Air.
I asked him why he
That broke
does this all the time.
That's what it is.
He does this to himself all the time. He's the only person I know that will see every type of liquor on the table and pour it all in one cup
Yeah.
and then just sip on it and then be like this, folded like a lawn chair.
I drank out of this.
He hasn't
You
said
need more
nothing
water, you
for
got some
like
right here.
a hot
This
This
minute.
nigga drink
folded.
Henny like it's water. Nigga
Nah, I
just
love
wake
Henny,
up in the
though.
morning.
Henny.
Nah,
I'm
like,
like, what?
He's,
That night.
he's
I'm not an
you know how,
alcoholic,
Nah,
you know, we
but
but I
the-
just
we
I,
the
I
yang and you the
enjoy
yang.
Hennessy.
Yeah.
And then he's the middle, but
Yeah.
the middle doesn't really exist, but it exists.
This
because
nigga
it's
Mac
our
agree with
fucking world.
everybody no matter what. Not agree
No,
with everybody.
no,
I'm just saying
no.
he fucks with a lot of people that I absolutely wouldn't like.
trash
Why are
ass
you wasting
niggas.
your time doing this shit?
He don't even know what to say. Let him grab his life real quick.
You alright?
That's my damn time.
This nigga. We
He got to get some fresh air.
Damn. Damn.
Ooh.
That nigga gone. Mac Wade
He
gone.
didn't even hit the coquito. That's crazy.
I'm usually
At
the
all.
first one to go, and I gotta piss like a motherfucker, like a fucking racehorse at a Kentucky Derby with a glue truck behind him. like, I need to piss like a motherfucker. I ain't even going in front, but I don't want to stop this podcast because it's really dope. Because did I make this point? I tried to make this point earlier about young artists or young creatives that we have on here. It's like hit or miss. Like sometimes, every now and then, it's like this. I would never have guessed this podcast would have been like this, like ever, just because of how it happened, the time that it happened. We have no idea. I saw no content. I'm expecting a lot. I'm expecting a lot from you guys, just from this,
I
just from
appreciate
just the
that.
conversation. You guys have.
Yeah, definitely. Because we definitely had a moment where it was like we were overthinking it, but not overthinking it like to where we weren't doing anything with it, but we weren't manifesting it. It was more of like planning here, planning
You
here.
got a fresh tattoo? What the fuck?
Oh,
You got saran wrap on your shit? I'm like,
my
damn,
bad.
nigga, what the fuck?
I pulled it up to fix it, and then I started talking. Yeah, no, I got the evil eyes.
Oh shit.
And then I got this one up here.
That's just
Word, that's fire.
But nah, yeah, there was just a point in time, and when it was more of just coming from our head and from our mouths, and we were planning it, but it was like, what do we do next? What do we do next? What do we do next?
Just
And
go.
then it was just like,
Just fucking
Cause
go.
it had like a
it
little
was just
downfall.
like, we
That's what it
just
was.
did-
That's
we
what it was.
just did some. Yeah, exactly. We just went, just did it. It went from,
just
like I
go.
said, it went from I went to work, I came home, and it was set up from nothing. There was no gradual incline to where,
telling
okay,
you.
we got this and this. We went from 0 to 100, and it just went from there. Not saying it was perfect. It definitely was not perfect, but the preparation, the dedication, the motivation went from 0 to 100. Like once we was there, it
All on the same page, go mode. That's how I felt. That's just what we're trying to stick
We
with.
can make money off this shit, man. And regardless if we're making money off of anything, inappropriality, we got events. We've done events. Just because we've built the relationships that we built from this, you guys can make money. I got merch. We got merch.
For sure.
You guys got merch. You guys can create events eventually and do all types of shit. Even sponsoring. Don't be afraid to sponsor an event or even be a vendor at people's events. Like
That's what I was
look
gonna
for
ask,
vending
too.
opportunities to
Right.
pop out. I have like, you know, even if it's just fucking 10, 15 hoodies, if y'all got just on the spot, y'all got the shit. Y'all can come up with more than that. We didn't even talk about that. Y'all got the whole fucking setup. Y'all got the whole fucking. How'd that come about? When did y'all start making
Oh, it's
clothes,
really
or
just,
how'd y'all get the machines?
it's really kinda
like,
just
what
like-
what is it? What is this? What is it? We didn't even talk about that shit.
it's nothing really
Yeah.
established or like concrete. It's just
This
stuff
guy knock
put
over the whole
together,
camera.
different tools, different connections, different.
Different
Thing-
ideas.
yeah.
Just throwing them together, kind of see what works.
Yeah,
So,
but there's nothing
When I was in
concrete or
Texas, I
solid.
got the machine, and I came back with a laptop. And then when I came back, they were like, "Let's do a podcast." And then in my head, it just popped up. I was like, "Wait, I have."
You just slide it right back in there. You saw it.
I was like, "Wait, I have the computer. I have the cameras."
Yeah, turn to the side, yeah.
We cutting this whole shit. Y'all solid. We solid. We can cut this whole shit. I'm cutting this.
Turn this motherfucker.
But yeah, when I came back from Texas, I came back. I had the laptop. I had a webcam because I was doing school. So after I came back, they were like, "Let's do a podcast." And then the day after, I was like, "Wait, we don't have to buy nothing. I have a laptop and I have the webcam. Let's start with that. See where we get to." And then we got the first video done, which we haven't dropped. And then we just went off from there.
We still got videos that we're building up. Just trying to see the consistency. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to just grow with what we got. And just see what we're going to put out at the time we're going to put it out and just move with it. And just put content, and just start getting on the flow. Or now we're building the structure behind it. You know, the
Why haven't you dropped that first one?
They don't want to let me drop it.
You don't like it?
No, it's
no,
not. It's not even
it's-
that we don't like it.
They
It's
don't like
that
the technical
we don't-
difficulties on it.
I don't want to go like first video, first take. Okay,
was a-
boom,
it
this
was a
is the
pretty dope
video,
intro
and we
that we
take it
had.
like. They.
I wanted to drop it, but they don't want to drop it because we were trying to do a green screen, and the picture didn't pop up.
I think you should
at
drop
once.
it.
That's what I told them. I want
Why?
to drop it,
Why you should drop it is the reason why
and it has
people
an
fuck
intro.
with us the way that they fuck with us. You let your fans grow with you.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
definitely.
Let your fans grow
Yeah,
with
it's
you.
not even that we're
They
necessarily
see
tryna-
all the bullshit. So
Yeah.
once you like level up. This isn't the first time we had. The first time we had was smaller than this. Like, but it was just the idea. It was just the idea. It's like, oh damn, like, all right, people. Then that one. Damn, I forget what happened. Oh, yeah. Cause I fucking that shit fell. That shit fell and it broke. But then, I mean, it was like, all right, so we either gonna fix this one or get something different. Like now, let's get something different. And you make certain investments like that. Make certain
That shit's
investments
fire.
like that. Like
That shit
having
caught my
a crew. I have a crew. Like you guys have a crew. You guys have. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
We see what's going on. Like
Mm-hmm.
make certain investments. You have to. And it's just nonstop.
It's not even that
you just keep
necessarily-
your shit evolving and learning.
Yeah,
literally,
exactly.
Let your fans grow with you.
Yeah,
You
we're gonna
respect that.
show
'Cause like
both
the
sides,
85
for
South
sure.
show. I'm not sure how far you back y'all been watching.
I just
that
watched kind of
I've
like
been on
glimpse
show
of it.
for a while, so you understood how their format was prior, like when they even on their live shows, how they used to do it was each of them had like a 10-15 minute set, and then they came on together. Now they said, fuck that, we're gonna come out together and then we're gonna do this whole show. We're gonna rock this whole show. I saw them at Mohegan. Yeah, I think Mohegan. Yeah, all right, Mohegan. Not Fox, was Mohegan. I went into their shit and it was just dope as fuck, real dope. But just to see their evolution. Yeah. Even you see how their studio now they in the trap. They got fucking 500 fucking subscribers on their fucking page from being on a bullshit ass set. Like y'all see their evolution and their growth. Like so, from A to they're not at Z yet because obviously they got some molding to do. Whoever knows what the fuck whoever takes them.
Always.
But they're many steps above where the fuck they started.
For sure.
And your fans see it. And they grow with you and they appreciate it. Because I do. You see somebody not stopping, you see that hunger, that's just inspirational as fuck.
Yeah, definitely.
See, that's the mindset that we have to think like, you know what I'm saying? We have to just put something out. Just get the content out and then just you'll be straight.
This
Just
nigga
put it
Mac
out.
throwing up. This nigga Mac throwing up.
Trap, you wanna go check on him real quick?
Yeah.
Because he left his phone here, so we can't even.
Damn.
Nigga losing his life.
Yeah.
He's straight, make sure.
Yo, so I was just on a shade
Why keep
room and
hitting
Alec
that?
Baldwin did a sit down interview about the incident.
I saw that. I saw he said he didn't shoot that shot. I think he did it though. I think it's too late to backtrack.
Yeah, like
I think he did
how the
it.
gun go off?
I don't know. He did that shit. But it's still unfortunate regardless either way. But like, don't be lying, nigga. It's too late, nigga. Somebody died. Like, it's just how it happened. You're not in control of that. You're just an actor. Like, you're not a fucking weapons handler. Like, you wasn't supposed to be in charge of that shit.
It's just the edits for me. How they make it seem mad dramatic with the music. They got him crying. Y'all niggas know what y'all doing. Yeah, like the fact that he's even doing a sit-down interview is beyond me, though.
I know.
Like, why are you even talking about this?
There's
Like,
court.
on a
Like,
national
it's not even
scene?
it's an open
Like,
trial, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I don't fucking. This nigga's stupid. I don't get it. He shouldn't be saying nothing to nobody.
Yeah.
But his lawyers. The fuck? What happened? Lesbians are transphobic?
What the fuck?
Nah, I didn't. I hear about that.
What's their issue?
There's always.
Lesbians are now being subjugated to men that are pretending to be women when they have the biology of a man.
Hey man, y'all want to keep this up, right? This is
Men that are becoming women are having trouble finding women partners, female partners.
That shit's so fucking
Well,
confusing, bro.
This sounds like a they problem.
Not a me problem.
That's
Nah,
a they.
nah, no bullshit. I have no idea about any of that shit, and I feel like it's being forced upon people that don't give two fucks about it.
Yeah, definitely. Because then now there's laws and there's you can't say this and you can't say that, and it's like, okay, I understand, but like
No,
now
I
it's now
don't
it's,
understand.
It's
And
not.
that's the
It's
point.
beyond like
It's
now.
too
It's
much
just
to
our
understand.
opinions. Now it's like you getting fined if you say that.
It's too much to understand
What?
in a short amount of
Excuse
time
me?
that you expect me to understand it. It's like this wasn't always life. Damn, I'm not sure about y'all. Damn, y'all young as fuck. This wasn't always life. This
Yeah.
wasn't always life. I don't know.
Yeah. No.
I don't know what's
Am I-
what.
No. So I definitely don't know like what's what. I'm not all in that, but I know that there's just like people are just really sensitive. you can't say certain things because then it hurts someone's feelings, and now they're mad at you, and now they're taking you to court, and now you're fucked. And
Well, that's
it's-
gonna
it's over
happen
with.
December 19th, 9 p.m. Facebook Live.
Fucking
Well, no,
fun.
but it
That's-
used
that's
to.
hot,
Whenever
man.
I was
Have
younger,
some
it
fucking
used to
fun.
not be like that. You used to be able to, because even now, if we were to say it, it'd still be in that joking manner, but now it's taken offensively rather than back then it was taken in a joking manner.
You talking about FEG?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I believe it. Everybody can spell. Yeah.
Everybody used to say that back
Yeah.
then.
No.
Yeah.
For sure. Like
Like
things
one of
like
my favorite
that.
comedians
Like-
is Eddie Murphy. Like
Yeah.
delirious and raw. Like it was all of that.
Yeah.
It was all of that all the way through it. But we gotta wrap this up. Give y'all the social medias one more time.
Yo, listen, _random rambles. Follow us. We're
At
gonna put up more
Random
content.
Rambles
Just stay
at
tuned. Stay
Insta.
tuned. Cause we gonna get it.
We
We're
have
gonna
pretty
keep
dope
y'all
coming
updated.
out.
It's gonna take a little bit, but it's gonna be there. So expect it. The unexpected is what is expected. So check it out. You know what I'm saying? But
I appreciate the invite
being
from
here.
y'all.
I'm gonna be
For
real with
sure.
y'all. I appreciate you being
Definitely.
here. I respect you, bro, on a real
Word.
level. I
For real.
appreciate y'all. Like, yeah, mindset. Y'all taught us something that we need to do now. And hopefully, where he at? He good? He straight?
That nigga is AWOL.
What do you mean, AWOL?
Oh God, he's not in the bathroom, not in no rooms, not outside, not at the car.
His car's still here?
Yeah, everything
He's
is
probably in
here.
his car.
His studio? He not in the studio?
Not in there, not over there, not in the bathroom. Not
We gotta cut all this.
Till next time.
Yeah. Until
Alright.
next time, we out this hole.
Yeah, I
We
check
out.
Check it out.
Appreciate y'all.